Good evening, everybody. Oh, look at that. You got your
your
wish.
wish.
I'm hidden.
It's up to... Whatever. It's fine. This is the more important thing. We're not.
We are
Good
not
evening.
important here.
We are not.
We are not.
Good evening. I'm Ryan. That's Brenna. We have Jen and James with us. And you're at the whole card. Welcome to the table. I really got to work on that. I got to do better.
It was there, and it's just slowly degraded over time.
Slowly.
You're Ryan. I'm Brenna, co-founders of The Whole Card, where you find yourself today, and welcome to the table. The arm is important. It is part of the line.
What is it?
Welcome to this entire table.
Thank you.
It's
I feel very well.
oh, good.
Full
Full table, yep.
Tonight, what?
Don't worry about it.
Yes, full table. Yes, indeed. Full table, organized furniture, again, and there's a cat.
Already.
James has a new friend. And we have a new game. Well, we don't have a new game,
She's
but
christening you.
Jen brought...
Empress Jen.
Empress Jen has decided to entertain us, and I made the executive decision to say, yes, we're going to play this Dice Throne, which is a new game, came out
November, technically. Well,
Really?
I picked it up at PAX in November.
Yeah,
I
a lot of
kickstarted
people.
it, and it
A
was,
lot of people picked it up at PAX. There was a lot of people going for that game.
it was really nice.
I saw it everywhere. That was cool to see.
Mhm.
We're playing Dice Throne, which is a variable player power dice rolling kind of Yahtzee style mechanic, free for all battle to the death of fantasy people. It looks cool. The dice are cool.
Oh, they're so
Dice
pretty.
are freaking gorgeous, and we're gonna show it to you right now.
Oh, okay. We're gonna fix this.
All right.
So where is everything?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm in this
yeah.
upper corner here.
Alright, so,
There we go.
uh,
Beautiful. We'll do this as best as we can.
Oops, I clicked a thing. Did I click a thing? I didn't click a thing.
Now you're good.
Okay, we're good. All right, cool. Cool.
It's like the bad batter's up. Everyone move in!
Yeah, that was, thank you for bringing up those repressed memories.
You're welcome.
That was me.
Could've been worse.
Could have been raining?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was usually. Anyway,
Excuse me, cat. Fine.
What am I not?
yeah, she loves being held. She hates being picked up. It's the strangest thing.
Okay.
She's an oddball.
She's a brat. Her name was Brat.
Her name used to be Brat.
I see.
You see that? He's making fun of you because he knows the truth about you. Yeah, Brat.
I will throw something at you. Probably James, but so
And then someone else.
Remember that time Ryan couldn't hit?
yeah, I can throw.
The freedom seas, yes.
So Dice Throne. I'm gonna keep accidentally almost calling it Dice Tower. What?
Sorry, that was James. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because the camera, like,
Yeah.
with the.
I'd be like,
and
could we scoot like 2 inches north? Yeah.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So we're playing it, Dice Throne, new game, and which one of the two?
New
of
game,
you
who
is
dis?
playing? New game, who dis?
Wanna explain?
It's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, James, and his first
Enjoy James'
appearance
soothing
in the whole
tones.
card. The welcome to the table went especially to you, by the way.
Yes, welcome to our table.
Thank you. Alright, so plays kind of like King of Tokyo or Yahtzee.
I have a question. I'm
Oh my
joking.
God,
Go
don't
on.
be that guy.
It's already. So you roll dice, you'll choose what you want to keep, roll the rest, choose what you want to keep, possibly re-rolling the first that you kept, and then you resolve what you have on the third roll. So again, just like King of Tokyo and Yahtzee.
I like it too.
It's not as simple as just like resolve what's on the dice. You are going to want to match up dice with stuff on your board. And then on your player sheet here, you'll see the numbers and like how many of which symbol you have.
You explain. I'll
Yeah,
do
so you see
I'll
the
do
odds
pointy outy
of
thing.
like on this character the sword
Oh.
comes up more often than some of the other stuff.
Okay.
So just kind of the odds for you. So right now we're doing teams. I believe it's guys versus girls.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
Team patriarchy.
So each team will start with 50 combined health.
Oh yeah, it's only one.
Yes.
Ooh.
And then it's basically just a fight to the death.
The best kinds of games.
Mhm.
we're starting.
Oh,
it's
it's
just-
just,
oh, I
it's just
get it.
150 per
Oh.
team.
Yeah, we only need to set up one.
Oh, all right.
Well,
so
we're gonna have both
you're
because
good.
mine's pretty.
You're gonna
That's true.
need this
It's like
though.
those ice and fire
Yes.
things.
This would give you your action points.
Do action point thing. Combat
So
points.
each person should be set to 2 to start.
Oh, not 15. 2.
Correct. Or they're control points. I can't remember what they're actually.
Combat.
Combat points. There you go.
That I remember from a review.
Hey.
All right. So basically, everyone should have a turn order sheet. That'll make it a little easy to remember. All games should come with these.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sweet reference cards.
Mm-hmm.
Search
No
your
excuse.
7 wonders.
Yeah, handing around that giant book for people, and then when they add the expansions, you have like second book you gotta grab. It's not fun.
Index, start highlighting
Yeah.
things. Just
So you just gotta memorize it.
Although 7 wonders is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty great.
I have a newfound
Yours.
love for that game.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
have a newfound love for that thing?
I hated the first time I played it.
you guys can play, and I will just officiate.
Didn't you win like the last like 2 times?
No, absolutely not.
It's been a dream I had. Anyway, sorry.
that's okay. All right. So basically, we'll go down turn order. So upkeep phase is basically just if you have a status effect and the explanation of status effects are on your sheet, then you resolve that during the upkeep if it says to. You will be giving your statuses to other people also. So you'll have to, remind them like, hey, it's the beginning of your upkeep, resolve like burning, for instance. So it might be just like you take a damage, something like that, or whatever the situation is. So that's basically just resolving any status effects. Then it's the income phase. Gain 1 CP and draw 1 card from your deck. Yep.
So
Then-
consistently, we're back to 2.
You'll consistently gain 1, so you could go
Okay.
up to 15 if you did not spend any CP.
Got it.
Don't know why you wouldn't spend any, but you could.
I'm a hoarder.
There you go.
Keep it.
Well, let me explain why you would want to spend CP.
Try to
So,
convince me.
It's
yes.
a great thing.
During the main phase is when you can play a lot of your cards. So any card that has the M in the upper right means it's something that you can only play during the main phase. So basically, if you start out, I don't know if you could see my thing here, Righteous Combat, it only does a certain amount of damage. Let's see, if I can find a better example.
Ooh, what are you?
So, for instance, in this situation, I'll deal damage and roll 2 dice, and I'll resolve those dice. Basically, when I do that,
Okay.
one of the things I can do is actually upgrade that stat, and I can put this on it. It costs you CP to put out there,
Okay.
and from now on, instead of just rolling 2 dice and resolving what I roll there, I roll 3 dice. So that is a better situation. You could also, some of them will even upgrade further. For instance, the same thing, it's 6 damage instead of 5, and then you roll 3 dice again also. So you're going to be upgrading all of your stuff. You can upgrade your defense. And then there'll just be cards where it's like during your turn, maybe draw 2 more cards or something like that. Apply these effects to any hero. So you'll be spending CP, and it's always in the upper left corner here.
Okay.
If you see a red card with an exclamation point, that's basically an instant. You can play it whenever it's available to you.
Just throw down, like,
Yeah,
not even
just
on your own
1
turn?
CP, I want to draw 2 cards. So I could even do it on your turn. Like, I need something
Huh.
to quickly counteract. Maybe I've got something coming up. I don't know.
I need a miracle!
I'm gonna die. Let me get something.
And, well, I'm still gonna die, but that was cool.
Hi, I need you, fan.
You can also sell cards to gain a CP.
Yes. So maybe you don't need to draw extra cards. Maybe you actually have a decent hand size. So you'll rather just sell this for a CP so you can play something else.
Ah, okay.
So you
like
just
burning a card.
Yeah, you discard it, and then you'll gain a CP. Because you'll see some of the expensive stuff might cost 4 CP, which I obviously can't do on the first turn of the game. So I might be like, I really want to upgrade my defense, so I'll do that.
Now, also, I see that some of the upgrade cards have 2 and 3. They have to go in that order.
No.
Oh, cool.
So one of the things you could do is if you have a 2 out there already, mine will cost 3 CP to play as 2. If I want to upgrade it later to a 3, it'll only cost me the difference.
Oh.
So it'll only be 1 CP to upgrade to a level 3 card.
But can you play a level 3 card beforehand,
Yes.
and then you have to pay the full amount?
Yes. And then your level 2 is just something you burn for a CP later.
Cool.
Okay.
And you'll have that for attacks. You'll have that for defensive rolls. I don't think any of you have passive abilities, so those can be upgraded also.
Paladins.
I have 2 defensive
Those
stats.
paladins.
That's cool.
Yes, so you'll be choosing which defense you want to use. So basically you're going to be playing stuff during your main phase. When you're ready to actually attack, you're going to go on to your offensive roll phase. So again, this is where you play the Yahtzee. You roll once, maybe you want to keep these, roll these, say, you know what, maybe I'll re-roll this, and roll again.
And you can do
then,
it 3 times?
Yes. And then, look at that. I actually
Always.
put that together. So when you just roll during the offensive phase, then you figure out which attack you're going to use. So it's based on what you can do. Small straight is 4 in a row, and large straight is 5. And of course, they also have numbers on the die face.
Is there an enormous straight that's 6 in a row?
No.
There's only 5 days.
There's only 5 days.
Gotcha. But that'd be cool.
It would be.
Magic.
She was thinking back to King of Tokyo where you roll 6 dice.
Exactly.
And could add a 7th and 8th if you get the right cards.
Ha-ha. Thank you, boys.
There you go.
I'm not embarrassed.
Gotcha,
So-
fam.
So you choose what you could do based on your
Hashtag
board.
not a real gamer.
Shut up.
And then you basically read it off, and you're gonna basically let everyone know what you can do. So in this situation, my card says apply retribution on target player.
Retribution.
So that's a status effect. So I would basically give someone a status effect. Or I would be when we resolve it. And I gain 2 CP. So that would be the ability I'm resolving. So you can resolve anything that's like basically the black or the blue, so to speak. Green is only for defense, and then the purple is passive, it's just me, it's just something I can do on my turn. So, once you've decided on the attack, you have to decide who you're targeting. So, in a team game, you're just going to roll 1 dice. If it's a 1 to 2, it's the person on your left, so I'll be attacking you, for instance, and you'll
Okay.
be attacking him.
Okay.
On a 3 and 4, you'll attack the person on the right, so I'll be attacking Jen, and then you guys will be attacking me. On a 5, we get to decide who you're attacking, and on a 6, you get to decide who you're attacking.
Uh-huh.
So again, we share a life pool, so it's not really a big deal, but it depends on the defense that you want to deal with.
Right.
So, on this situation, let's say you guys are targeting me.
European. Hey, Rena. Hey, Ryan. Hey, person. Hello, Empress Jen.
Hello! Hello!
This is James.
Yes.
Hello.
James is teaching us how to play a new game called Dice Throne, which Jen brought, but it came with the 2 of them.
Package deals.
They're now a package deal. I'm not throwing down any commitments. I'm just saying they actually come as a package deal.
We got the Empress Jen expansion.
We did. It's super cool.
And
Super
this
cool.
game, I like it. I guess
And
I'll
so
ask
far,
about
so
it.
good.
Alright,
Is
so
it
let's...
also James with 2 N's?
James and...
James and James with 2 T's. Anyway,
So, let's say Jen's hitting me for 5 damage. And
Damn, right, she's gonna hit that. Oh.
you're a mess.
I am.
So, because she targeted me, so we had already resolved that. Then we go on to the defensive roll. I look at my defense. You have 2, so you'll choose which one you'll want to use. And then you roll the number of dice that next to where it says defensive roll. So you would roll 5 dice, I would roll 3, you would roll 4 or 5, depending on which one you choose. And then you resolve that. So mine, for instance, says on these, deal a damage. For each one of these, I can prevent 1 damage. For each one of these, I can prevent 2. And then for each one of these, I gain CP.
Oh my god, hi, time roller.
Yay.
So, defense is a way to hit back, to prevent damage, to gain status effects, depending on your character. It's just something you always do when you're being hit. Then basically, we resolve it. At any time during 4, 5, and 6, the offensive roll, the targeting roll, and the defensive roll is when you can play these orange cards. They have the little dice
orange.
up here. So you can
Color-coded.
basically, yes.
Sorry if you are colorblind.
Well, it's still got the
It-
dice symbol.
That's true.
So, it still helps.
It's
also-
okay if you're colorblind.
It also very
Welcome
clearly
here.
says what it is.
Yes, it'll say during the roll phase action, play only
So if
after
you are
being attacked.
colorblind and illiterate, I apologize. This is not a game for you.
You cannot play this game if you are illiterate.
Both with words and hieroglyphs. I'm sorry, you can't play.
So, There is one thing maybe you did not notice on your board, is everyone has an ultimate attack at the very bottom.
Hey! I was just looking around to see where I healed, and I realized now neither of us heal, so.
Oh, you don't heal either?
No. I was gonna do the paladin, but then I said,
paladin.
right, but then I realized that it was like a 5 on the difficulty, and I'm like, I've never done this before, so.
So hits fast and hits hard.
Let's
is what
do
we gotta
it.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward side by side. I thought it was great.
My defense
Instead of like
will
looking at each other's
hurt
elbows, we
you.
just touched elbows. It worked.
Yeah. So you guys might have some stats that say undefendable, or like this attack is undefendable. In that situation, the person doesn't do a defensive roll; they just get hit by that damage.
Oh no, just you?
I don't have that one.
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't.
I'm looking for it and I didn't see it. And I was like,
Someone
oh, he's reading from
has
his
it.
own sheet.
Is it?
I mean, I have collateral damage.
Dice may be altered to prevent an ultimate. Nope. Otherwise, no action of any kind may be performed by any opponent. No.
Well, you might also be able to get an upgrade that makes this attack undefendable. or
Cool.
something
Let's
like
look for that.
that. Collateral damage is you deal 1 to every opponent,
Oh,
or like deal however it says, like deal 2
Okay.
to every opponent. So it's just
got it.
a good way of dealing extra damage.
Okay.
Then you have, after we resolve it, we adjust our damage, both sides, because even with most defensive, people will hit back. That's
Right.
just how it works.
You can hit back.
Yeah. So after everything's been resolved, you have a second main phase. So it's basically the same as the first. Maybe you gained CP by playing certain cards, or by defending or attacking,
Oh.
and therefore you can play more cards. Again, same exact thing. You could discard 1 for 1 CP. You could play upgrades. You could play cards that'll do things, whatever you want.
Cool.
Then you end your turn by discarding down to 6,
Hand limit 6
but
Yeah.
only at the end of the turn. You can
at
go
the
up
end
during.
of the turn. Hand limit 6 at the end of your turn.
And then it just goes to the next person on the other team. So I guess we just kind of do like a zigzag kind of thing.
Yeah. Something like that.
And that's... Oh, I do actually have undefendable damage. I lied.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
just
no!
You then. So just you then. I thought
Huh.
he was just reading off his own sheet. Some of you might have undefendable. Oh no? Well, I guess it's just me. Why is this here?
I guess I'm just...
I don't know.
Oh, is this an
I threw
example?
that
Oh, that
at
was
you.
the
Oh.
I threw that at you.
I did
Why?
retribution to
Very-
you.
Ah.
Very eloquent of you. I threw it at you.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I certainly didn't
Oh.
place it.
It was not
Um,
gently placed.
No.
No.
Gently into this sweet night.
Other than that, we just
Use
choose...
your tail with your index finger and your thumb.
Other than that, just read the card, read the abilities you have.
The whole card?
It would be...
Please
yeah.
read the whole card.
I get, okay.
It
I get it.
has that.
By the way, I've already backed season 2 on Kickstarter of this game. Spent a lot of money on it because it came with player mats, and I'm one of them.
And a nice big box.
And another
And a nice big box.
And yet you didn't bring your D&D bowls.
Well, we were not playing Lord of Forces.
I'm out.
You didn't know that. By the way, Ryan and I will be married for 1 year next month.
Were we gonna play Lords of Waterdeep? Don't say yes.
I'm pretty
Awful.
sure that I thought that
I
was,
thought
the,
that was
the
the
plan.
plan
If you
last
were
week.
showing up, we were gonna play. I
And the
thought
fact that you brought
and then you brought a 4th player.
Fair. And it's like the best time to play.
The best time to play
I
Lords of
predicted
Waterdeep.
people, but I totally just blew my heart just gonna have to get them
3
out.
players or more.
Imagine I actually did like ah.
I like the 4 or 5.
Maybe
so sad
4
right now.
or 5.
So many cheers!
Thank
Thank you
you
so
so
much for the
much.
cheers, Strudel. You're awesome. As always.
When
Alright.
can I get the Empress
Do
Gen
we-
expansion?
Do we... the release date is September 2022. Sorry. What?
Oh. Oh.
For what?
For the
What?
for the Empress Gen
Expansion.
expansion
Oh.
pack. September 2022. I gave you 4 years of free woman.
Thank you. Hey, Godfather, how are you? Welcome.
So, are there any? Do we draw any cards to start?
We start with 4.
No. Okay.
Start with 4 and then at the
Did
end.
you
go
mention
to
that and
6?
did I ignore you?
I just looked it up.
Okay.
So no.
Good. Now I
And-
don't feel like anything.
There we go. And everyone just rolls 1 die. Higher value goes first.
Well, that's
Wow.
difficult to beat. That's not difficult to beat.
That is definitely you.
We both rolled a 1. I think Ryan and I did a roll
Great.
off because we both rolled a 1.
I really don't think that's necessary.
By the way, should we go around and say what we're playing? Who we are?
Oh yeah,
4.
sure,
4
absolutely.
cards, 4 cards.
Yeah, I mean, also since well,
Huh?
I was thinking player order.
It'll,
So I guess
Technically, it would have been.
it could be James, Brenda, me, Jen.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
zigzag.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's a bow.
Oh boy.
That's right. This is the ladies' team.
All right.
We
So
think of things in terms of ribbon.
James, who are you? What do you do? What's so special about them?
I'm the paladin, and it seems like I can prevent a lot of damage and heal. And I don't seem to do a lot of damage, though.
Okay.
So I'm just here to protect us.
I love my
We're here to
I like,
protect us.
I like my. That's good. I like my flavor text under the shadow. What's yours say? What's
Well, to win with honor, purity, and righteousness is the only true victory.
See, that's funny because I'm like the exact opposite. So I'm the shadow thief, and I have abilities like hiding in the shadows and a sneak attack, and I can poison people, especially when I'm defending. It's like, bitch, you attack me? Needle.
It's self-defense. Do what you
It's
want.
self-defense. That's about
It is.
the best
I
ability you
suppose.
can have.
Self-defense, best
Purely
defense.
self-defense is best defense.
Yeah. So the shadow thief's flavor text says, "Entering the shadows is my safe place to shank you."
Wow.
Okay.
And I'm playing the Pyromancer. I just want to watch the world burn. Basically, my defense is just another offense. I do not heal. I just keep burning people. And burn.
bitches on fire.
Right? I feel like we also have like a little dichotomy
My
here,
flavor
because like where
text
you are
is,
like
like,
death
so
and burn.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
like,
fire.
I feel like mine's slightly more, a little bit more zen, but still deadly. So I'm playing the Moon Elf, who says, "Look deep into the moon, for victory lies there."
Wow, that was so cliche.
Chill. Anyway,
Chill.
yeah, I think I do. I think I'm pretty average. I think I'm pretty
Ironin
basic.
is here and he's already lighting up chat.
This chat is on fire. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not super special, guys. I'm not gonna be very helpful. But if I can roll well, I can be helpful. So we'll see what happens.
I just need
I have
to attack
potential to do 7 damage at a time. I just need 5 arrows. So you know.
All right, so we're gonna start, and Jay's is taking his turn, and telling us, I guess, what he's doing. And while he's doing that, I'm going to read what my special abilities are to myself, so that I know what exactly
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
did.
probably a good idea, huh?
Alright, so first thing I do is upkeep phase. No status effects have been given out, so there's nothing to do here. Next is the income phase, so I gain a CP and draw a card, but since I'm the very first player, I do not do so.
Really?
Interesting.
Ah.
Just a way of
That-
balancing
that
out first player a
adventure-
little
that
bit.
That's fair.
Adventure.
Mhm.
Advantage. Words are hard.
So, now it's my main phase, so I can start playing cards. So I'm going to play this 0 CP card that says I roll a dice, or a die, and gain half the value as CP rounded up. So I gain
Hey-ho.
3 CP.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Very convenient.
Whatever.
I'm going to...
Whatever. God, it's begun. We have 2 sore losers on one team.
Already.
We're gonna be monsters to deal with. Nah! Flip the table. You can't flip this table.
Suck.
No, Chad, this is not dice. This is not Magic the Gathering. It is
No.
Dice Throne.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So I'm going to spend 3 of that CP I just gained to upgrade my passive ability. So my passive ability says I may reroll one of my dice at any time for 1 CP per reroll. Or I may draw 1 card at any time for 2 CP per card. And now that I added on, whenever you successfully activate an ability during my offensive roll phase that utilizes at least one of these fists, I gain a CP.
Nice. So you're like a.
I'm going to be
you're-
getting a lot of CP.
You are your own economy.
So how do you get more? Every time you roll a hand?
Every time I roll a hand during my offensive roll.
Oh.
When I activate an ability that uses it, like these 3.
Okay, so you use it and then you.
And then because of that, I gain a CP. And then
Because
plus
you've
what
used
normally
it.
happens.
Okay,
Which,
okay.
for instance, this one still gives me 2 CP, so.
Okay.
Alright, so that's all I want to play at the moment. So I'm going to do an offensive roll. I do not know what I'm going for, so...
How many cards are you allowed to play if they are like the instant cards?
however many you can afford.
Fair enough. carry on.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop there because I have Mighty Prayer. And so now I'm gonna keep this.
Okay.
You guys may play any dice roll cards if you wanted to alter dice. What this is gonna do is it's gonna deal 3 undefendable damage, so you can't use your defensive roll. And I'm going to gain crit and accuracy. So my crit is if a player with this token is dealing at least 5 damage as a result of their offensive roll, this token may be spent to add +4.
Define undefendable. That's just your roll. You cannot roll to stop the damage.
Yes, you will not roll to stop it. You will not roll to redo an attack.
But even if they have evasive, when a player with evasive receives damage, they may choose to spend this token. If spent, roll 1 die. So I'd be rolling the die.
So you could still
if the
avoid
outcome
it.
is 1 or 2, no damage is received.
Yes. It's just when it says undefendable, you just can't use your defensive abilities.
Got it.
So you
Okay.
can still avoid it with stuff like that.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna use the 0 CP card that says getting paid, and I'm gonna instantly get 2 CP. Oops, I'm going backwards. This thing is backwards, I swear. Okay. Do I know who you're attacking yet?
Well, does anyone want to change dice before I do it? Targeting?
Oh, that has to come first.
Yes, targeting is after the offensive roll.
I can.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm forcing you to reroll one of your die.
Which one?
Pick one of the swords.
Roll a sword.
Roll it. It's a hand.
I hope I didn't do anything.
Wait, he's got a thing.
Oh, no.
He was ready for you, Jen. You've activated his
I
shot
used my
card.
1 CP.
It's okay. I got you, girl.
Well, I'll spend 2. Any one die becomes wild.
Oh,
so
gosh.
No.
right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can't.
Hold on. Oh, sorry. I can't do that one. But okay, no, I'm not changing any of your dice.
Okay. So I am targeting you, Brown.
Okay. Well,
Thank
I am going to. I'm going to spend 1 CP, and I'm going to use this. How much damage am I going to take?
You're going to take 3 damage.
It doesn't sound like a lot, but at the same time, I don't want that to adding up because I can't heal. So I'm going to spend 1 CP, and I'm going to use Evade, which gives me one of my tokens,
Okay. And then
which I imagine I'm going to be using.
Yep, so you might as well use your evasive right now.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it. That was useful. So I roll a die.
Mm-hmm.
And on a 1 or a 2.
yes.
It was 1! On a 1 or 2, no damage received, although other associated effects may still apply.
Okay.
Multiple evasive tokens may be spent in an attempt to prevent the same source of damage.
Very nice.
Woohoo!
Alright, so you take none of the damage, but I still gain crit and accuracy. So again, crit is if I do at least 5, I get +4 if I spend it. Accuracy is I can make an attack undefendable if I spend it.
I'd like my card back in my hands.
And now it's the second main phase. Since it was supposed to be undefendable, so you didn't have a defensive roll. You just basically evaded it. And I have no CP left and nothing I want to play. So discard down to 6. I have 1 and I'm done. So you're up.
So I start my I'm starting with 2 cards in my hand. Do I draw up to 6 or no?
Well, first you do upkeep.
Oh, upkeep, it resolve any applicable status effects.
Which
I
there
don't
are
have
none.
any. Income phase, I can gain 1 CP and draw a card. Oh, okay, so you don't really draw.
Oh no, it's not up. Yeah, you don't draw.
Okay,
up to
so
6, just-
that's how you get a new card.
Mhm.
yeah.
Gain a CP, draw a card. Okay? And then my main phase, play ability cards, play main phase action cards, sell cards. Okay, what do I want to do? I imagine this means when you're able to affect status effects or change where they go, that's only if they're applicable. Like, I can't use your accuracy thing.
Yes, you can.
So,
If you steal it, you now have accuracy.
that's fantastic. I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna do, but that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And this looks like an. Oh, I see. Ooh.
Oh, Pine Lord,
Holy
get your head
moly.
out of the gutter, please.
Okay.
Or don't. Your choice.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So let's do some damage, y'all. Let's do some stuff. So I'm gonna spend some CP, which are my combat points. I'll spend 2. Let's play a little go. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do the transference because I think it sounds cool. So I'll take that accuracy.
Wow! Thanks
Oh,
so much
hi.
for the cheer. Also, I wanted to apologize to everyone who was expecting us to stream on Tuesday. That was my bad. And actually, it was more importantly, my job was bad. 'Cause-
Don't ever eat it. Okay. So I got the thing, which that creates an unstoppable attack, unblockable.
If you spend it at the end of your offensive roll, you can make your attack.
Cool. All right.
Fair argument, my lord. Fair argument.
Are there multiple to these cards in the deck?
We don't know.
I'm not sure.
Ah, okay. Just curious.
It's a
Just wondering.
mystery.
Just wondering.
I played the game twice.
So
Yeah.
I
I
can
think I'm at
spend.
3.
How are you at 3 and I'm only at 2?
I played with my brother.
He cheated on you with the game
I
with
know,
his
right?
brother.
No, you played 3 times.
Did I tell you that they sent me an extra copy of the game, so I gave it to him?
That's awesome.
Like, I picked it up at PAX, but then they still sent me my Kickstarter copy. So I ended up just giving it to him.
So you officially picked up your Kickstarter copy from PAX?
Yeah.
You delivered it to PAX?
They put it
yeah,
there.
you can do that. You can do that with some.
I didn't know
Like
that.
if we went to
I
Essen
got it signed.
last year, we could have gotten a copy of Lobotomy,
Man, we sure missed out there.
right?
Oh, it's signed!
That's cool.
Nice.
Awesome,
I have signed copies of, Yeah.
Right, sorry.
Also, Team Ryan. Get out of here. Okay,
No,
so
Team
I
Ryan.
also spent 2 more CP to upgrade my
Boo.
entangling shot.
No, Team Ryan.
You're on Team Ryan and James. You're on Team Patriot.
Alright, so I think we need to.
Team Estrogen!
We don't need any more estrogen! Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go on to my my offensive roll phase. I guess. So we're gonna roll the dice, right?
Mhm.
Roll the dice. Oh, jeez. See what happens.
So only because we
Okay.
mentioned it.
Oh, you missed all the piles.
Another fun story from when I used to work at the movie theater.
So
when
I need to
Sex
match
and the
these
City
up
came out,
to
I
my
worked the
different
midnight
attacks,
release.
basically.
Correct.
And there
All
were
right.
so many women
So do I
in the
have
theater,
anything?
the estrogen
What's
was
going on
palpable.
here? Oh my lord.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
see what I
I
have.
swear. I was like one
Oh,
of
small
two
straight.
guys
Oh, look, I
in
can't see the
building.
figure.
Mhm.
Okay,
And
got
I
it.
just went,
One,
oh my
which I don't have. I'm nowhere near that.
No.
I've got a moon. I've got
My cousin took me to like
2 of the dice and 2 of the feet. 2 of the arrows and 2 of the feet. Covered shot. Ooh, that sounds cool. I'm very close to covered shot. I could do that, and then I can
Gain evasive
and deal 7 damage. That's cool. I can go for. Oh no, I'm not very close to that at all.
Fair.
A small straight. Oh hey, way to join us on
I was like,
this.
oh my god, I can't see anything. Everyone's laughing, and I'm just.
Oh, you couldn't see the
Oh yeah, Ryan is not made of glass. Is what I've learned.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not.
I can go for
my
a
father is not a
demising
glass
shot.
maker. As my
All right,
Or
let's
you can
try
add-
to go
You
for.
can add to the viewer count and just go on Twitch on your phone.
I could.
Let's ease him
That's-
into
that's-
this. Let's
that's
ease
how
him
I
into
am.
this. He's here, which is surprising enough. All right, I'm gonna try and re-roll this for a foot. No foot. Oh god, if I don't roll a foot, then I'm screwed and I have nothing.
And use
Pretty
double.
girl.
Yeah, you will have absolutely nothing if you don't.
Gee.
So if you roll like none of your combinations, you really
You just pass your
just
turn?
straight-
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
Well, that's a little bit.
Go for it.
Hey, a foot!
Yay! Woo!
All right,
Get him,
we're doing our
get him.
covered shot.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
Get him. Get him.
All right, so that's the offensive roll phase. So now I have to see if everybody's doing anything about my dice.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be real mean if you did, but I guess I
After
could.
working so hard for that
Technically-
foot.
We also screwed up James's dice, so I can't really like be
Yeah.
super duper mad. But I'm pretty proud of myself for doing this.
I cannot do anything.
I cannot.
I can, but I don't. It's not worth it.
Okay.
All right,
So now you're gonna choose which one of us to hit.
so I roll a die.
Mm-hmm.
You stay where you are. You earned your place of the foot. Okay, so I roll it
Foot is
4.
the game of foot.
And you're attacking me. You're the person on your right.
on my right. Okay, cool.
Sorry.
So that is gonna be, so just as it is, it's 7 damage, but you can block it. How does your block work?
All right. So my defensive roll is 3. So let me just get that out of the way.
Well, I wanted to know before I was gonna, because I might have used my thing.
Oh.
So I just wanted to know.
I can prevent damage. if I roll, I'll start over.
You just straight prevent damage.
If I roll this, for each one of these I roll, I get I block 2 damage. For each one of these I roll, I block 1 damage. If I roll this, I gain a CP. And if I roll this, I do 1 damage back.
Let's just not let him get ahead of us. I'm going to use the accuracy. You just use straight 7 damage.
My
to you.
own accuracy.
Used against me. I feel so devious.
Okay.
But, so it's 7 damage to you guys.
Alright. And you gain evasive.
Yeah.
And I got evasive.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks! That's the only good turn I'm going to have this entire game.
And now you have a second main phase.
Okay. With really not anything I want to do. Yeah, nope. I don't have anything that I particularly want to do, so I will end my turn.
Okay.
The game is.
And you don't have more than 6 cards,
I
so
do not.
Ryan, it is your turn.
Oh, good. Sorry, I was typing a thing.
We
got
did
fixed
a
it.
thing! Hey guys, look! It's 43! It's probably as long as it's gonna go!
Hey, have some confidence in us.
I'm bad at that. But I'll try.
But you never have confidence in us. You do so well.
So, all right.
Not
So,
always.
all right. So, what do I got a thing?
Not half the
We got a
time. You
thing.
guys shut up.
All right, I have to read the thing. Interesting. Oh, shicey.
I saw that. No idea what it meant,
Well,
but I
in
saw
that
it.
case, I will upgrade an attack for. Oh wait, I gain a CP, right? So I'm up to 3, and then I draw a card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's neat.
We're trying to go through it out loud so that you guys do kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
But if you have questions,
Yes.
James and Jen are our experts here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Experts.
But they're all of 3 times
2
playing.
games under my belt.
So
You've played 3.
When was 3?
The very first time, and then 2 against Rick and Joe.
Oh,
Morty.
right. Sorry.
Morty, Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Do they want to come over
Rick and
play
Morty
games
has
with us
also
too?
been a theme at my job lately.
That's unfortunate.
I've been talking to Matt like Rick.
I really
like,
wish you would.
I gotta watch
Morty.
the show.
when are we gonna kill everybody today, Morty?
Everyone that's seen it loves it. I'm like,
I've never seen an episode
You've never
of
even
Rick and
seen
Morty.
it.
And you
I've
love
seen
it.
a handful of episodes.
It doesn't matter.
it's just
it's
ingrained
one of
in
those
pop
things.
culture.
It's gross.
It's one of those
It's
pop culture
gross,
things
but
that
fun.
Yeah.
you
Like Doctor Who and Star Wars.
You like learn through osmosis, sort of.
Yeah.
Judging your Star Wars hatred.
I'm also not. I'm not. It's
That's
not that
fair.
I'm not a fan.
You know what? Jen and I
just-
have this understanding. Well, I guess it's like kind of like a second, like because we can still be friends, even though she doesn't like Star Wars and I don't like Harry Potter.
Oh, that's kind of...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I'm still thinking
This
to read
little
it.
trio
No,
over
no,
here. It's
but
so cute.
he doesn't like Harry Potter, but he's never read the books.
Also,
I
That's
haven't
the
given it a
problem.
Do you like
Also-
fantasy series? Do you like
can't
fantasy
judge
books?
it. You cannot
Okay.
judge it. It's based on movies.
Do you like
I can judge it based on
particularly
J.K.
high
Rowling.
fantasy?
Sure, I'll take anything fantasy.
Okay. So you haven't. So what is it about Harry Potter that you refuse to read it?
It's written for kids.
I will give you that. The first 2 books, extremely childish.
Because I've read like an excerpt from one of the books, and I'm like, this is just poor writing.
But it
It's,
goes with
you know what's funny though? You're not wrong. And I actually saw this, like, it's kind of like a TED Talk that was explaining how J.K. Rowling is not really an exceptional writer, but she's really good at plotting. She has a very good story premise that moves along, but the writing is not great. You're right.
I complain about the story, but I've only seen the movies, so I guess I can't really go there.
No.
The story itself is actually not that, especially the
Okay.
Marauders. Like, his parents' era is my absolute
Okay,
favorite.
because like the
There
second
are
half of the
wear
series,
marks
movie
on the 3rd book.
Yeah,
Like,
I love that.
wear
I read it
marks.
over and over and over again.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Ryan's got a turn.
Sorry, Ryan. Harry Potter. It was your fault.
Just do your thing.
Ignore us. You just do you.
It's
Show
Jen's
us
turn.
the
I
damage.
took my turn, and you took like 20 damage. So.
What?
I
About to
really
do it anyway.
believed him for a second. If you had said 5, I would have believed you, but then you said 20. Like, no, there's no way.
You're like, whatever.
So
When you're ready.
So to my main phase. So I upgraded. I spent 2 CP to upgrade my Shifty Strike to
Shifty.
Swifty Strike 2.
Oh lord.
Let's get Swifty. Which is
Shifty.
Swifty.
Shifty.
So if I roll that, I gain 4 combat points, and then I deal
okay.
half of my combat points as damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is an additional thing.
That's another attack. You
Oh,
get.
that's neat. Okay,
Yes.
so that's completely different.
But you have to roll that.
And I
Yes.
get to yes.
He still has, it's just another option.
He gets. So he has a couple of things that give him up. Like he has 2 defensive. He now
Correct.
has 2 of those attacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ah.
So I'm gonna.
That's why he gets to go through so many
I'll be
cards.
that guy. I'll spend my last thing to play Sneaky.
Sneaky.
And that's going to give me sneak attack.
It just happened.
So sneak attack.
Sneaky.
So sneak attack
Uh-oh.
is a player with this token may spend it at the conclusion of their offensive roll phase to roll 1 die and add the value of the die to their damage total. This effect cannot be
dear.
applied to collateral damage.
Oh, I don't know collateral damages, so that's okay.
It gonna hurt all y'all.
Well,
All y'all.
Like mine has collateral damage.
I've got a basic.
Let's see, what things
I'm
do
gonna
we
keep trying
want?
to get covered shot because I just want evasive back all the time.
It is good.
Okay, that's a small straight, so that's cool. So
Dang.
that's a one,
Remember,
two,
Ryan
three,
plays poker, by
four.
the way, so he's good at this.
That's a Yahtzee term.
Whatever.
That's what they
Whatever,
took-
man.
That's what they took it from. They didn't.
Whatever.
So if I do that,
Might as well just try for the large straight at that point.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Roll the die. Roll the
But then I
die.
would really only be doing 4 damage.
As opposed to 2.
More damage is always better damage.
I guess you're right. You're right.
I mean, you could always try for more of these, and you do more damage that way.
Oh, okay. So,
But
I
gaining
was
CP
looking-
is not a bad thing either, though.
No. You're not wrong.
He says as he sits at 0 CP.
Let's see. All right. So
Everyone
I
is
have-
at 0.
All of us except
Except
Jen.
Jen.
They got one.
She hasn't had a turn yet.
Okay. So I have
Should just
I have
start
2
with-
swords.
Oh, you said a thing. That's right.
Also, with sneak attack, I can go stabby stab.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes me think of shadow daggers from.
Oh, from
Right.
again.
Yeah. Oh, let's go for the large
Don't-
straight.
Don't
And
motor
that's a
both
5.
grenades.
So
Ah.
that's the large straight. So I'm gonna gain
Nice.
4
Sick.
CP,
Wow.
which is cool beans,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to
It's kind of
deal.
foot situation. I just
two-
need you to be a foot.
Except, wasn't your foot on the last roll? That
It
my
was.
foot. Yeah.
Mine was much cooler.
This is a dice game. This is rare for me, guys. So I gain 4 CP, and then I deal 4 CP as damage. Do I decide who's taking the damage
Roll
first,
for a target.
or do I do the sneak attack first?
What's your sneak attack say?
During the at the conclusion of the offensive roll phase. So I guess that means I
Right
pick
now.
a target.
Before. Well, what does it say?
Okay.
We're learning.
Spend it at the conclusion of their offensive roll phase to roll 1 die and add the value of the die to their damage total. This cannot be applied to collateral damage.
So now.
Okay, so you would
because
just spend, before you even figure out who you're attacking, you'd still spend it now, and
Done.
then you can roll my die if you'd rather, or keep that out. I don't know.
I like the
Whatever you
bromance.
want to do.
Roll
I
his
know what
die. Roll
I know
his
what I'm
die.
doing. I'm gonna,
Okay.
I know
Roll
Alright.
his die.
5.
Plus 5 damage.
So that means we get
So-
to pick.
Oh no, he's doing
No.
that first.
He was-
Oh, I'm sorry.
So-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So it's going to
sorry.
be a total of 9 damage.
Whoa.
It's alright. I've got evasive for me.
Hit me.
9
No, it
damage.
doesn't matter.
Oh,
Right?
hit him. No, he has to
Hit him.
So we're gonna
Hit him.
do
I'm sorry.
5
It's definitely
damage
just called
to
you him.
what is 3?
Jen.
Me. You're hitting me.
I guess I can't use my
Wow.
evasive for my teammate.
What did I say? No, I meant 9 damage. 9.
None.
Yeah, it's a player with evasive.
Oi.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Alrighty.
I can't use evasive for you.
Roll 5. Alright. Come on. Deal
Come on,
all
Jen.
damage
Blow
back.
Blow him up.
Bleh.
Blow him up.
That is.
How do you do? Deal 1 damage.
I got a
for
fire mastery, and that's it. So you guys take a damage, but we still take 9.
9.
I guess we'll lower it from both.
I think that's a fair trade for us.
Yeah, no, I'm digging that.
41.
That's cool.
You did that the long way.
I did. Whatever,
I
you're
did it
42
the
and
short way.
41. And I gain a fire mastery. Boop. And a player with this token must cool off during their upkeep phase, which is like during my upkeep phase, I just remove. Oh, does that mean I get rid of it as soon as my turn starts? That's stupid.
What does it do?
Like it boosts things up. Like some of them will say you can use them to add another damage or.
Oh, so you have to use it right now?
What is it? I know there's a card that says like.
Well, if you get
have-
multiple, you'll be able.
So
to.
Yeah,
I
like
still
deal extra, like
But you-
deal extra.
you do
per
have a
fire
second main
damage.
phase and
Fire
cards in your
mastery.
hand.
I do, and I'm going to spend 2 to create a poison wound. Inflict poison on the target player.
No, I can burn the poison out.
Can you?
No, you can suck the poison out.
All
You're
right.
not supposed to do that.
So poison. A player afflicted with this token is dealt 1 damage per poison token
I'm
during
so
the upkeep
excited.
phase of their turn.
I'm so excited
everything
for the
happens on
the
upkeep phase.
soreness, the serious butt hurt on this side of the table is going to be so tremendous. The earth will shake.
Just read what
Fire
chat.
nice.
I'm going to hit SAW quality points, which are worthless to everyone that's not a critical Oh, Chad. We
Was
love
this like
you.
your story that we told during that episode of the RPG where you told a story about having to put out a stone about fire or something, and it's like a stone about ice?
Yeah, like I started to tell the story about the ice
Yes.
island, and I was blowing up I was killing the stove, the things that turned into ice.
And mine was like a thing of fire, like in a cave.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It was meant to
That's
be.
interesting.
It was
We're
meant
living.
to be.
All right, my turn.
We're
So
living the
upkeep
dream,
phase.
y'all.
All right, cool. No one's. Oh, right.
Oh, sorry. Are you done?
What?
Yeah,
No one's
I'm
what?
done. You're the only one with
Upkeep
combat points. So
phase.
I-
All
No
right,
one's what?
so
No one's what? What are we gonna say?
Doing a thing.
resolve. So I lose. What? So I lose a point.
Watching you.
I
You lose a point for
Uno?
poison, yes.
So we're down to 40. Ow.
We have to.
And that stays here.
Oh yes, it is persistent.
When does it go away?
When you decide to remove it. With
All
a
right,
card.
there's cards that.
But also,
How do you do that?
Okay.
There's cards in here
Oh,
that'll be
and
like
I
remove a
remove
status
my
effect
fire.
from
That's
any
so
person.
stupid. I can't believe I lose my
Oh.
fire mastery now.
Dang.
Like, okay, sorry.
I don't like only having
Yeah,
one
but
card.
also poison.
Mhm.
I can stack up to 3. on someone.
That's okay. We can also kill him. Remember
Just
that part?
Remove a finger. Just
Remember that part where he dies?
Yes.
Because I like that part.
Alright, so I gain 1 CP. I draw a card. Alright. So I
doesn't make
will.
sense.
I'm
Quality
gonna
poker.
play Fireball 2 to upgrade my Fireball for 1 CP. Whoa, whoa. And I'm also gonna play Vegas Baby for 0 CP to roll the die and get half the value as CP rounded up. Watch me get a 1.
Yes,
2. Cool. 1.
that's 1.
That is one.
2.
I'm okay with this.
Hush. Alright.
Cry for steal your accuracy again.
Alright, so now I will roll
It
my
hurt.
dex. Offensive
Oh, I know it
roll.
Did you
Kill.
say dex?
Die. Ooh, it's a lot of fires. I see lots of fires.
And you just upgraded it.
And I did just upgrade.
Dirty
fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa.
That was one of the songs I demanded be played at the wedding because I wanted
Facts.
to dance to it. I did. It was on my
That
must
deals
playlist.
6. So if I roll this and get another fire, I will deal 8 damage.
Come on, Jen.
Fire! Boom, boom, boom.
Burn them all.
Fireball.
On the right side, she's poisoned.
And I also gained 2 fire masteries. Bloop. Alrighty. And that's.
Wait, this is all the shit that you already have?
No. I just put it there.
Oh, okay.
Like these, I give out, but this one I gain.
I'm
So
like,
I
how
figured
did
I'd
this
take it off the map.
happen?
What
No,
have you
no.
done?
I had no room for anything. No, this is to give out, but this is to gain.
you
still.
strike
Yeah, I'm just keeping mine on my on my
I'll
face.
become more powerful than you can
Oh,
possibly.
is yours hidden?
Huh?
Oh, okay. I have my stuff on my face.
Oh, I had no space, so I just.
That's
I don't
okay.
need the picture. It's fine.
I stole the room. I'm sorry.
All right, so I am dealing damage. What do you? Oh, wait.
Determine who.
Anyone stopping anything? Doing anything?
I mean,
Actually,
uh,
oh, I forgot to do this.
well, here's the thing, though.
No.
Um,
No, and no.
Nah.
No? Cool.
He'll wait for me.
All right, let's see who's doing it. Who's gonna hit? 5.
We decide.
You
Oh.
decide?
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid.
All right. So
I can poison her again if she hits me.
No.
That suddenly sounds better than healing.
I was like, I could prevent some of it. We can prevent.
I can do damage back to her.
Oh dear.
I can't prevent any of it,
Jen,
but
you're
I
so
can.
squishy.
I can hurt her more.
Glass cannon.
Okay.
It's really a
He's like a
6 of
long
one, half a
run
dozen
game.
of the other.
Right.
I
I
am
can
not
try to
the
heal
long
us.
Mine
That's
literally
smart.
says, mine literally says like win quickly or die somewhere.
match hit for hit with my.
What do you wanna do? You wanna take it?
Yeah,
Try
I-
out your defense.
Yeah, I want to try. I want to give. I want to give.
blind and entangle. Ooh, entangle.
All right, defense roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. All right, so which do I want to do? Counter strike or shadow defense? Well, if I do counter strike, I can try and poison.
Oh, I just broke peppers.
Lovely.
I had some leftover.
So you roll 5.
Yep. So, oh, that's all 5.
Well, I
That's,
need more egg salad. I need more egg salad. That egg salad is my life.
so, hey, that's a sword and poison, and then that's all I did. So, really, all right. So if I, do these things stack? Like if I roll a sword, does it do a damage to her? And if I rolled the sword and the
I would say yes. For every one of these you roll, you apply that.
Okay.
And then if you got both, you would do that.
okay, so
It's
you're-
not
Yeah,
specifically
yeah.
clear in the rule
Okay.
book. It's not a fantastic
But I think
rule
that's how
book.
we've been doing it anyway. Like she was going to start adding damage per fire.
Well, his is just that you might be using it in 2 different situations. You
Right.
might be using the attack by itself and then with it. That was his situation.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't fully understand.
I'm okay with this being in your way.
What does it say?
well, I would say yes because then. Oh no, it's different. But I think so. I don't see why not.
Till we're poisoned.
So yes.
Yeah,
Both.
I agree.
I don't
Porque
know
no
what it
los dos?
says.
All right. It says ideal 1 damage for every sword I rolled,
Uh-huh.
but on a sword and little shadow dude thingy that I roll, I inflict poison. I rolled only 1 sword, but I also rolled 2 little shadow dudes.
So you're asking if both of these things apply?
I'm asking
in one
if
roll?
the sword would apply to both dealing a damage and inflicting the
Or if he
poison.
basically has to sort the dice, be like, okay, this is that, and then the rest will be damage.
Oh.
Like if he had rolled a bunch more swords, would he only be able to use those swords
Oh,
for the
because
damage?
his overlap, whereas ours don't seem to overlap.
Yeah, no.
I might say you had to divvy, if only because we have to divvy.
It might make sense because even on this, you wouldn't stack them, I would think. You would just choose to do the bottom one, right?
How about that?
There we go.
Alright, we're making decisions.
Well, fine. We'll still take your
Do a
8
crazy
damage.
thing.
8 damage?
8 damage.
So that's just down to 30. Huh?
36. That's right.
Battling.
And I am done.
She
Really-
says that the way like she's gonna slap you on the
really
wrist for it.
Really efficient.
Yeah.
Hey,
Take that.
how's that hemlock doing?
Hemlock Hall?
Hemlock.
Wolfsbane.
Other things that are toxic for you. I'm running out of subtlety here.
You poison!
A poison.
Thank
I
you.
can't take a step without the screen blinking because I'm poisoned.
So you have second main
This
phase.
girl is poison.
Yeah! Second main phase.
I'm done. My turn's done.
Okay, great.
Never trust big but my smile. Poison.
I'll spend
Sexy
my
side of the
CP
table.
to roll a die and resolve it. Heart, heal for.
Nice.
So
Gross.
back up to
We
40.
need to kill him. He needs to be out of the picture. For sure. Like, I think it's worse than the poison. Because the poison only goes up to 3.
Well, we kill them as a team anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's
but-
true. It
but
depends
that's
on the die
just-
roll. If I had a choice, I'd go after you.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
No, I'd go after him. That's what I meant. I'd go after him.
This is actually a pretty good team. It's like, do you want to get?
The fact that there only seems to be... Is there any other character that heals?
I think the monk.
Barbarian.
Barbarian
Barbarian.
heals?
Barbarian definitely heals.
Yeah, the barbarian either.
Ah.
What I saw,
That
the
should've been
barbarian
him.
either hits really hard or heals really well.
Oh, yeah, it says hit.
Or it might not be heal, it might be like prevent damage. He has like thick skin is basically.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah. That's what I
Gross.
thought it said.
Alright, I'm gonna try for my righteous combat.
Ooh.
I don't know then.
Ooh.
It sounds like a negative kind of
Yeah.
It sounds like I need to think about my life kind of
So if I fail, I do nothing.
However, if you roll a fist,
You get CP and something? Or you don't get CP for that? That's only up.
Yeah, I have a 1 1/3 chance of getting one of these, and then if not, I
or
miss.
else fracking up.
Hey, we all had pretty strong
Never tell me
first
the
turn.
odds.
We did.
So
We did.
I'm
it's
going
okay
for
if
it.
you start to
Yeah!
screw up once in a while.
And I got it.
Nice.
So, I deal 5 damage and roll 2 dice.
Okay.
I do +2 damage. So 7 damage, and I'll spend this to add +4. So I'm dealing 11 damage to
Damn, son.
you.
Well, we'll just see about that, because I have evasive.
Ooh.
Oh god, can it happen twice? Ah, damn it! Fuck you, guy!
But you're
Sorry.
at least you have
I
your
love you.
2 feet could do the preventing half the damage. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I still get to roll.
Yes.
That's true. I do still get to roll.
Yes.
2 feet.
That would be
2
great.
feet.
2 feet.
Oh, Lord. So I roll 5 dice for this.
Mm-hmm.
I am super defensive.
So you need feet and arrows.
I've got some feet.
I see feet. Yay! Half the damage and arrows. Still
And
arrows.
2 arrows. Only
Damn.
feet and arrows. So for every arrow, it's 1 damage. So you're going to take 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And on 2
Wait, no, I
feet...
think it's for every 2
Every
arrows.
2 arrows.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And on 2 feet, prevent half damage rounded up.
Nice.
Half,
So you
half
prevent
damage.
6.
Wow.
So, you
You
take
still
5.
get 5.
Only 5
I
damage.
can math.
Only 5 damage down from
That
11.
was great. That was beautiful. Good job.
And that is my turn. then you're
Woo!
Woohoo! All right.
Oh, sorry.
We gotta do this as a team. We're a team.
I don't know about you, but I'm still
We're
at
a
50.
team. Oh, you're special.
That's true.
You're special. All right, so upkeep. I don't have any images. Income. Gain a CP. Oh, that's what I did. Gain a CP and a card. Okay.
It reminds me of like a pitch count in baseball. Or not a pitch count.
All right, so I guess I'm
Yeah,
gonna go straight
ball
to
and
the
strikes and
offensive
outs
roll
kind of
phase.
the umpires use.
We're gonna go straight to dice rolling.
It's really just the thing that it's really just okay. You
I don't
ball
do
and strikes and
sports.
outs.
She ain't even wrong
I haven't
though.
seen one.
They're really not that special.
They're-
Honestly.
They're not.
They're not that.
They're
great.
not.
I have potential.
Some of
I have
them
the
are.
exact same roll as I did last time, guys.
Nice.
Literally the exact
Are you gonna
same.
get it again?
I
now?
don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to go for the entangle shot because it's 9 damage and that's pretty awesome. Also, it inflicts entangle, which is awesome. But I feel like
1446.
that's
I
scary.
think one of my favorite hockey fights of all time was Brent Johnson.
I need them to be very
versus Rick
specific,
Beebe.
so I feel like we kind of
Goalie fights are always fun.
Exactly.
I have 2 chances
Especially
to get
because it
foot,
was
3 to
just
get an
2
arrow.
hits.
If I need a
Johnson hit
foot.
DP. He
No,
hit
but
the
I've
ice.
also used this one, which isn't awful.
Yeah. Poor guy.
All right, I could stick with this and just go with the targeted, or I could try again.
Chad Father
Or
is
you
a
could just
Penguins fan. He can
combo
appreciate
it.
that.
11144.
Should I just roll these and see if I can get this? This gives me targeted, which is cool. Targeted, what does that do? Player afflicted with this token is damaged as a result of an opponent's offensive roll phase. Add +2 to the damage total. And it's persistent.
Nice.
Oh.
I kind of think I want to see what that
Try
looks
it.
like. So, oh shoot, just kidding. I'm totally lying because those are moons and not feet. I'm a total liar.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm
going
a
to try to
total
roll
liar.
for them.
No, I'm a total liar. I thought it was a thing, and I'm looking at moons and not feet. All right, I guess we're gonna. I don't know what to do, man.
I would say that. Because you already have at least the first
So
one.
re-roll the-
roll, see if you can get arrows and make it more.
Damn it,
It
Pine Lord!
worked last time.
You want to roll the
It
arrow
worked
against the
last
foot?
time. No, I sort of do, but I also sort of don't. So,
Be safe.
To you, Lena.
hey, there's some arrows.
And there's another arrow.
All right. Hey, look, there's
5.
a moon. All right. So it's gonna be 5 damage. That's such a lame attack. It's not a lame attack. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
This is good music for you.
All right. So we're gonna see who we're attacking, or is somebody adjusting dice? Makes my silly little dice.
Nope.
You're not
Cool.
a liar, Susie. You're just plain wrong. Jen is the
So
liar.
I get to choose.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'm not a liar.
Um.
I'm playing her in the new movie, you know.
So Jen, we
I'm a
get to
liar.
choose who we attack. So
Oh.
are we going after? Are we going after our buffer guy, or are we going after the guy who keeps poisoning you?
He keeps poisoning me, though. I don't want to keep hitting him.
That's true. If I hit him, then I might get poisoned. Let's kill his friend.
Yeah.
Let's go
Kill
for
the
his
friend.
healer.
Kill the
Kill
healer.
the healer!
Kill the healer.
Death to the healer.
Death to the healer.
I prevent 2 damage and deal 1 back to you.
No.
Well, too bad.
Too bad.
It is always the
Thanks for
opposite
proving
way
it.
I try to go first.
Thanks
What?
for spelling my name with 2 N's.
Jen
Oh
with 2
no,
T's.
we've definitely. Is there anything that I can do
I gotta go for these
to help
moons.
to make that
I'm
better for
just
you?
curious what they like. Moons.
I'd save it for.
Look at all those arrows. Look
It's like
at
you took
all
3,
those
dealt 1 back.
arrows.
I'm gonna try
Stop
next
it.
time. I'm never gonna go like for the safe. Never go for the safe. Just go for the big stuff.
Right.
Go for that demising shot next time. We're doing it.
Do it. I've been wanting to roll this. I don't roll a single one of these ever.
You must.
I want to
have.
scorch the earth.
All right, so my
Screw
turn.
up, neighbors.
My turn yet? No, we don't have human neighbors.
True.
No, we just
People
have
are
people that
freaking
We have rats that
monsters.
sniff the garbage.
and people that randomly
Yeah,
walk
So
into your apartment like they're invited.
upkeep. I have nothing to.
Someone actually, what was it? Was it tabletop day or was it
Yeah.
extra life?
I think it was.
It was tabletop
I
day.
think it was tabletop day.
It was tabletop day when we accidentally left the door unlocked, and we had people over for tabletop day playing games on stream, and this lady just walks in, looks in, and then leaves.
I think it's sort of like 7 of us at the
Just
table,
like-
just like.
Wrong floor.
It was
Can
amazing.
you imagine we were playing something that was like, kill, kill! And she walks in like, yes.
So upkeep, I have no effects to resolve. So income, I gain 1 CP, and I get to draw a card. And I couldn't find my deck for a second.
We gotta go big. We gotta go big. That's the name of the game. We
I'm
gotta
about
go
to
big.
lose 2.
Alright.
You're killing us.
So main phase
It's
of
okay.
playability
I'm not that out of
upgrades,
heal.
main
I just think I have
phase
cards in
action
my hand.
cards, or I can sell cards.
I'm now more confident to have a character that has more cards. I
It's not a hard game.
suddenly
It's a lot
feel
of reading,
confident.
but
There are 5 less tribes than I require on this stream.
Oh, hi, Indecision. I didn't even have to look at the chat. I knew exactly who it was. I'm going to sell. Oh, that's not my discard now. That's my discard now. I'm going to sell a card for CP. So I go up to 4. Then I'm going to go to do the offensive. Ooh. Alright, let's see.
They can play 5 tribes. I will not.
Let's see what we got.
Don't like it.
Let's see what we got.
It's not what. So I am
5 tribes.
heavily afflicted by analysis paralysis. It's
That's not
really bad. And then I get angry. So
Oh, what?
I mean, I feel like you might be okay with it because you play with Jen, but I get like atrociously angry sometimes. I've been really good lately. Like the last
I keep confusing the
Couple
sacks for the
months.
little people guys.
They could have done better with that.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. I'm thinking that's more why this is like
so
the
when we
hard
discuss
thing
this
to do,
game
and not.
afterwards,
Yeah.
we're gonna
no.
talk about your dice printing.
Yeah. I kind of want to try to go for this.
Go for it.
This is a really crappy.
This is a game of go big or go
This
home.
is a really crappy roll.
Go
so
big or go
I'm gonna.
home.
I'm gonna.
oh, he's going for the Shadow Shank.
Shadow Shank!
I love the
I
fact.
almost
that
want to
he's
get
going
Shadow Shanked. Oh,
Oh.
That's cocked. No. It's not.
Not really.
I'm gonna.
But you do have that.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Overchin?
Okay.
Cassie
no.
knows.
Ovechkin.
Ovechkin.
He's making a joke.
I don't know.
He says, so Crosby walks into a bar and asks for an Ovechkin.
What?
Bartender
No
asks,
cup and no
what's that? Crosby replies, a white Russian
Russian
with
with-
no cup and no ice.
The joke stops at no cup.
Yeah, I don't think the ice helps.
Yeah.
Stanley Cup.
Ah,
Oh.
They suck.
I watched.
Just kidding, so do we. The first year I started watching hockey was 2011, 2012, when the Devils made it all the way to the Stanley Cup
The
final.
first
And
game
then-
she watched was Devils Kings in the regular season.
Wasn't that what I watched?
You saw Kings first, yeah.
Oh, look at that. We're alike.
Just, 5 years
Her
apart.
first experience was Dinosaur was getting hit in the face.
Oh,
with
was that really?
Yes. He left.
This guy gets hit.
He left bleeding out his face,
Like what happened to him?
and then he came back, scored his second goal of the game, and she's like, "What happened to the guy who got hit in the face?" in the
Like
butt?" I'm like,
that.
"He just scored again."
I love him. I want his
sport
babies.
ever.
Probably sewed up his mouth and just go back.
Oh yes.
You don't need to
Let
breathe.
me have your babies.
She got a picture of him.
I did.
Not after that game.
No,
They was bleeding.
No, I got a picture with him and a couple other players, and the security guard was making fun of me for fangirling. They're in first until they get to the playoffs. Then the Caps lose to the Penguins every time.
It is every time.
It is. It really is, though.
There's like 1 year where they lost to Montreal instead.
A little trade-off. Shake things up a little.
All right. I'm gonna mitigate this nonsense here.
I realize our health is not actually that far off, so I'm not as upset.
Whoops.
No,
We're actually
We're pretty
close
good.
now.
I mean,
You have
Uh,
an equal number of turns also, team-wise.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna spend 1 CP to do 6-it, which is change the outcome of any one of your dice to a 6. So this
Okay.
is
Is that an
okay.
ability you have?
It's a card I just played.
Oh.
So I'm
Right, he has a
gonna
bunch of cards
I'm gonna
in
do
it.
Shadow Dance, which is roll 1 die and
Shadow
deal,
Dance.
deal half the value.
Different from Shadow Shake.
Deal half the value as collateral damage round up, and then I gain shadows and sneak attack.
Now, if it's collateral damage and we're on the same team, does it matter? Is it just the full damage?
That's an interesting question.
That is interesting.
I have to imagine you just deal full damage.
I guess.
Look it up.
Just Google it.
Correct answer. Look that. Okay. Oh, hi, Shauna.
Regardless, I'm getting my shadows
Hi, Shauna's here.
and my sneak attack.
She wants to say hi.
Sneak attack.
Here's the other.
Oh, hi, Shauna.
Hi, baby. Baby. Remember that time I was wearing a blue shawl? No.
So long ago.
Hi, baby.
A little, like, tuft of her fur was on my sweatshirt this morning when I got to work. I was like, oh, my cat followed me to work.
So I'm reading this and it just says it's just indirect damage, so it's not so it's kind of undefendable, but not specifically undefendable. Like the Pyromancer has an ability that explicitly deals collateral damage to all opponents, while the Thief just has an ability that says deal collateral damage. There's nothing in the rules that says collateral is dealt to all opponents.
We could view each other's cards.
I was gonna
Unteams?
ask about
Yeah. No, teammates should sit
just
next to
talk.
each other, view each other's cards, and strategize accordingly.
Nah, we good. I kind of feel
I
like
have crap.
I kind of feel like a paladin and a shadow thief
So I think
are
that they have
like
crap.
are really just like
We're
team.
forced to be together.
We're teammates for the sake of nobody else wanted to be our partner
We
in
seem
class.
to be letting
Yeah.
nature decide. Nature has been good to us so far.
We happen to be going to the same place.
You two are literally the only reason that a rogue and a paladin would be traveling together in a D&D adventure.
He held the door open for me one time, and I was just like, "This is a really cool dude. Do you want to like take down a pyromancer and a moon elf?"
Might stab you in the back later though, but you know.
But until then, we'll take him down.
He held the door open for me, and I was like, "Huh, that was very nice. I will not stab you today."
Not today.
When I take over the world, I kill you last.
So you don't defend it, but certain abilities will specifically say like you can't avoid undefendable, so you'd still be able to avoid like collateral.
Okay.
It's just another category of undefendable.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So they're taking 2 damage then. As a group, I suppose.
So you're just taking 2 damage.
Well, you still target someone
Oh, neat.
in case they
There
have
you
an
go.
ability that
5. What does a 5 do?
they choose.
We
Oh.
choose.
Which one of both of you are going to take the 2 damage?
So does anyone have a way of defending
I
against
don't
collateral?
currently.
I mean, I could just deal
Had I still had my
damage back.
evasive,
It's collateral, so you
Um,
don't.
Oh,
It's
it's
indirect damage, so you don't.
oh
actually
yeah,
have a
but
defensive
But
but
is
there's
there regular
actual
damage?
He's doing an attack.
No, he's just
No.
doing. If you had something that would be able to avoid.
no. What does his ability do? It's just collateral damage.
It is just collateral.
Oh, then okay. So we just take it.
Yeah, like if I had evasive, I could probably.
Got it.
Right,
Got it.
yeah.
Understood.
Currently.
All right.
And
so
some
we-
things might say they can't avoid undefendable, but they can avoid. In that situation, they'd be able
The
to avoid
offensive roll damage or something like that.
So 29.
And then you gain.
Shadows and
and
sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
Shadows is
Sorry.
2
interesting.
more. Ugh.
Dang, son.
I'll reveal that when the
Son.
time is necessary.
We gotta hurt them
I
more.
don't, I don't mind.
Let's hurt them more, Jen.
All right. Here we go.
Hurt them more.
Upkeep phase.
Hurt them
2 more because
more.
this is bullcrap poison.
No. You
Hurt them more. Fire. Scorch the earth. All right.
Alright.
3. Card. Done. Something I could take away the poison? No. Of course not.
Did you take your 2 damage?
Yes, it is my dream man. All right.
I love her because she's just like me. It's like we're kindred spirits in our anger. I know
Scorch
it says
the
Moon Elf,
earth.
but we're actually both
Oh,
pyromancers.
doesn't count.
Right.
Scorch the
But she
earth.
chose first, so you could.
Right, but we are collaboratively firemancers.
Crit, 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 crit.
Crits are good, no?
1.
Oh, you really haven't rolled that thing. What is that thing? What's it on a 6?
This. Yeah, I never roll it.
Palmsy scored. Palmsy scored.
Who's Palmsy?
Palmieri.
Oh.
They're up 3-2, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're getting updates too?
Well, when I went to Google, it came up on the page. I was like, oh, all right.
Oh, I lose my fire mastery because it was during my phase. Let me see if I can get something like a thing, a straight thing. Oh, there's my 1-6. Ooh, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Of course.
You're missing a 3.
I have nothing. Of course. Come on, 3. Come on, 3.
That's a 5.
Whatever, I'm fixing it. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
It's all
Continue.
you, buddy.
How you doing, Jen?
Go on.
Oh wait, so we can't play cards for each other though. Like Like,
Correct.
you still play cards
You
on your own
can
turn.
still play the orange cards to change any dice, for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have one more time. I'm gonna roll
well,
this
I
die
can't do
again.
this particular one. It has specific rules.
That's fair.
That's a
Also
gosh,
not
darn
a free.
it! Did I roll? Did I get anything though before I try again? No. What do we have to do to try?
I mean, you got a big.
I see.
Nothing.
What's that? No.
There's something good.
Fire.
That's literally
But
nothing.
oh, because of this guy's everywhere. You gotta roll that 6.
Combustion.
Combustion. Ignite.
Wild. That's a 3.
Bam! She really was trying to avoid that.
I really didn't want to use it.
She takes 3
Oh,
damage
my
from
cut,
me.
though.
2 in the. Never mind.
Alright, so what is the large straight for you?
So large straight, gain 2 fire mastery tokens. And then deal 4 damage plus 2 damage per fire mastery. So 2, 4, 6, 10.
Yeah! Who's it going to?
Alright, roll targeting.
Please don't hit the shadow thief.
Let us decide.
I am the Joker of this game.
4.
4.
Yeah!
Yeah, 1 and 2 is left, 3 and 4 is
I'm
left.
never gonna remember that.
I'm
I know.
not gonna.
That's why
roll
you're
either.
here.
That's why you're here.
I'm the rules guy.
Somehow we always run into a rules guy.
So I prevent 2 of that, and I gain 2 CP.
Also 8.
Ouch. Down to 28.
That's right. We're keeping this pretty even, guys.
Still winning though, so that's cool.
Whatever.
We're, wait. Are we,
Yeah,
oh, right, you didn't
I
have
already
just
took-
yours.
sorry.
Oh.
We're still
I
winning,
still,
yeah.
I
We've
still
got
was
50.
going for it.
I got 50.
I was still at my 29 and still saying, yeah, you're still winning.
Yeah, I was just like, but no.
Like, I totally was going to go with it. Like, yeah, my 29 to your 28, you're totally winning, though.
So it is my turn then,
I
yes?
don't know how numbers work. Yeah, because Jen just went.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Bow.
Yes.
Bow. Bow.
It's a bow.
Bow. Bow. Bow. Bow. Bow.
I'm not sure what's actually in that
It's
bottle.
water, I
Thanks.
think.
I'll
Cindy.
discard this for
Thanks,
plus
Cindy
1.
Lou Who.
Down.
Have a good soul.
I did watch it, but I can't remember that quote.
It's not actually.
It's not Bo
He's
Bo
messing
Bo
up
Bo.
the Yahoo Do-Re song or whatever. I feel like that song's kind of like how nobody actually knows the words to Mbop. But like that one too. No one actually knows the words to that song. from,
Not even
from
then.
the Nightmare Before... Not Nightmare Before
Yep.
Christmas. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Which technically is the same thing, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Because he shows up before Christmas if he steals everyone's stuff. Technically, still applies.
Okay. I heal 2 and deal 2 undefendable damage to Jen.
They like it rough. They're doing damage to each other.
I don't judge.
I don't either. I just thought chat would like to know.
You said 2 damage?
I
2
just like
damage.
embarrassing people.
Alright, Jennifer.
I'm really good at
It's up
it.
to us.
And then you're up.
Alright, so
Damn, we're up to
I don't
30
have anything
again.
to resolve. I'm going to draw a card and gain a CP. Okay.
I really wish that my character looked like he or she is very androgynous.
I'd say he.
It's probably a dude.
They.
I think it's they. Yeah. I wish they looked like menacing enough that I could do like a really cool voice for them, but honestly, he kind
It's
of just
falsetto.
It's the hair.
it kind of just looks like light Yagami with blonde hair.
Yeah. Guess I know who that is.
I know.
Oh.
I realized that.
What does that do?
Say it.
What
I'm there. Hello there. I've landed. Oh, this kitty doesn't meow.
No,
Aw.
she doesn't.
No voice box.
Or they
No,
did
she literally
something.
It's kind of like you.
Meh.
Did
Oh, that's the
want to
signal.
know what? See?
Includes their offense.
And in a second. I love how we stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's when most of the
Okay,
hockey
fair
games are played.
All
So
right.
it's like
Always.
I'm constantly
All right.
giving updates.
If she's
We're
like, you should
gonna-
watch the stream on Tuesday. I'm like, I'm watching the hockey game. Sorry.
Sometimes I wish I could be.
Well, now you guys can play games and enjoy the hockey game together.
Mhm.
So do that. That's cute. Be cute.
Got it, it's
yeah,
2
I'm gonna
on 1.
hold off. I'm gonna hold off on that. And
Although
work
we
through it straight
kind
to
of
our
suck
friendship.
right now, so
Alright,
we do.
How we do?
we need a goalie.
How am I
It's
doing?
another week.
It is another week, and
Oh, hello,
my
and thank
God,
you.
Oh, Dre. Hi, Dre.
Oh,
Thanks
hey,
so much for the cheers.
Dre. Okay.
It does say Dre,
Oh,
right?
there's nothing in this cup. I don't know what you keep doing.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's exactly what I rolled. Like, what the heck?
Excellent.
All right. So a large or a small straight would be a good thing, or an eclipse would be pretty cool too. But I don't have like anything. I only have one moon. Why are my moons so rare?
The 6. It's annoying.
Yeah, they're only a
I feel like
6.
Yeah.
phrasing was almost called for.
Oh,
Hi,
Train
John.
fifth line, gain evasive, deal heat damage.
Yeah.
That would be all 5. Let's try. Hey! Oh hey! Oh hi there!
Oh,
large
like what?
straight.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, great.
What's up in here? Large straight.
Large straight.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
large straight.
Jeets.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out.
We can keep going.
Okay.
All right.
They probably
So,
will, folks.
We're going. So I gain evasive.
Oh, she getting a biscuit. Watch out. Can't see her. Alright.
And I deal blind. So you again.
You can't see.
But
Oh,
we don't know
boy.
who it goes to yet. Right.
Correct.
So I have to roll for who it goes
It's
to.
coming over
Oh,
from
and then
WrestleMania.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
Your moons are so rare because Twitch doesn't allow nudity.
Okay, no, this is.
Oh, hi,
attack first.
Jasmo.
So I have to actually do the attack first.
This
So,
is Dice Throne. Someone asked what
Right?
game we were playing.
Oh,
after
yes.
attacking.
I'm grabbing the thing.
Grab
To
it.
show the thing.
Okay.
Dice throne. Dice
Jasmo's here.
throne.
Oh, hi,
Season
Jasmo.
1.
Season 1. Season 2.
All right.
Kickstarter now.
So 3 is to my
I
left.
don't know why
1
they
and
call
2
it
is left, 3 and 4 is to me.
That's to you. Okay. And then I'm
excited.
also going to use a
You're
CP.
getting beat up.
I know.
I'm going to use a
It's-
CP.
If we lose, it's all your fault. I just
It-
want you to know
That's
that.
fair. Maybe I'll block a lot of it or something.
Okay, so this says volley. So play only after attacking an opponent.
Okay.
So is that me attacking you, or do I have to wait until I deal the damage and all that?
So we have.
Because this.
Sorry, I'm just pointing out. So Dre, we have the game that we're playing right here is Dice Throne.
Oh yeah, you can see that now. 'Cause you got a cool little overlay. We're a professional.
Yes, we're doing cool things for the stream.
Because we love you guys, and we're getting a new laptop. Okay, so
Oh,
so what
High
at
Lord
what point
doubles
is
his
it?
cards.
Oh lord, at what point is it attacking you, and when do I have this come into play?
It's like, what
Only after.
So so
attacking.
play only after attacking an opponent. Roll 5 dice, I guess.
Thank you, Dre.
I would assume you would target someone first, let it hit, and then
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, well, okay, so you've been targeted, so that's going to be 8 damage. But you only get to defend the one time, so I imagine I do the full damage, because this is going to add to the damage.
That's what I understand.
Oh, so maybe.
So
it
let
should
me
be
add
now,
to the
yeah.
damage first? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll this 5 dice, and add 1 times the number of arrows!
Nice!
So plus 4 more damage, so that's 12
12
damage.
damage.
to you.
I'm blind, also.
And you're blind.
So what does that do?
Well, blind
Blind
paladin.
is the next time a player afflicted with this token concludes their offensive roll phase. The player must first roll 1 die. If the result of the die is 1 or 2, their offensive roll phase has no effect of any kind.
Ooh.
Otherwise, it proceeds normally. Either way, you remove this token at the conclusion of the roll.
So I
Oh,
could
so
just
only
whiff.
once.
You could potentially could whiff.
So Paladin, meet Rev.
All right. Well, I dealt 1 damage back, and I gained a CP, and
But how much damage you taken?
all
12.
12 apparently.
Woo! Ooh, 12 damage! Oh, now you're blind, son. Can't see a thing.
You gotta hit a lot.
I
I
can't
don't
keep
even
up with
do
her.
a lot.
I can't keep up with her.
I
Oh,
don't-
she's too much for me.
See, that's, I don't do a lot of damage.
Yeah, you just have to roll a lot of those or something.
All right, but I'm not done yet.
You just sneakers.
All right, so so that was that, and then I have my
I'm
main
gonna have to
again.
shadow shank somebody.
I'm gonna have to shadow shake a bit.
I'm always up for it.
Nope, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, it just wasn't done yet, but now.
Oh, balls. All right, so upkeep. I don't have a
Ah.
thing to do the things. I do gain a thing.
It's entirely
when
luck
I
based,
draw a
guys.
card. Yup.
Yeah, it's dice.
It's a dice game, and that's how this works. But it's. I like the characters, and I like that.
like it.
I thought
Cool.
maybe something about it was gonna like balance. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Cool. Alright. You're gonna roll
yourself
the
some luck.
things, and
Shit.
that's a
Give yourself
whole
some luck
lot
and try
of
and leave some of these so it
nothing.
knows what it feels like to be on the six-sided side.
That's just the collateral
I've
damage
got
thing.
3 of these. Oh, jeez.
No, I
Let you
don't.
know how good it feels to be on the
Yes,
six-sided
they-
side.
they
'Cause
match.
mine also don't understand that.
Those are all matching.
I wish I knew a person that actually rolled that ultimate ability because
Right?
I don't think
This is
Let me get some lunar eclipse up in here. Oh, where's my evasive? Didn't I get an evasive?
That doesn't do a whole heck of a lot.
Because I did.
You should have an
Yeah,
evasive.
gain
have
evasive,
Bex-
and this
oh.
one.
And I'm in
Oh, and entangle.
What does
oh,
that do?
Hold on. Entangle. A player afflicted with this token gets 1 fewer roll attempts during their next offensive. So you fewer roll attempts,
And I can still whiff.
and you could still live. Oh, so those two don't go well together.
My lord is
Oh
selling
well,
you
that's
out.
fine. What?
My lord is selling you out.
Selling me out?
Yeah.
Why? How? At least that's what the ladies say. You don't do a lot, Ryan. We know that. Look, Juicy says every wine right. No, I do not! That is a lie. I always talk about how huge his penis is on everything. No, I don't.
Just roll. Quickly.
I'm re-rolling everything because.
Why do we have two different numbers?
Ugh!
Did you not?
Did we take a damage? Oh, he hit us for 1 damage, right? Defense.
Yeah, I
oh,
hit
when
back
he, Yeah,
one.
he defended.
I really want to go for that Shadow Shank though.
You
What
know
a-
you do.
It's a really poor odds.
It's worth it.
What do you want to go for?
James doesn't agree.
You need 4 6s on 1 roll.
It's worth it.
Do you know how difficult it is to get 6s? You're not Ryan.
Mine are
It's
baking.
worth it.
Baking in this.
Wait! Trick shot!
Ready? This is gonna be the first ever of the whole card, dude. Perfect.
Trick shot.
Nope.
And that's cocked.
He tried.
And
You gotta call the
failed.
shot. You didn't call it, and so it
Did
didn't
I get?
understand what
I got.
to do.
I got Jack Diddley shit.
3 of those.
Nope, those aren't people.
No,
No,
these
these
are.
are.
These are bags.
Are they different?
Bad.
Bags.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the bags. The bags are different.
What the hell, Susie?
Fuck. All right.
I know what you
That's cool.
meant, Pine. Pine lewd.
Well, if that was rolled,
I really want to do target.
Summer all of the CP
Target is really fun. That's how you get the damage.
gain maybe instead stolen from your opponent.
What
How
are you
y'all
stealing?
doing from with your CP?
She's the only one
She's
with
the only
it.
one with it.
so might as well take 1.
I might as well. Yeah.
Took my CP.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
That's upsetting. I don't know how you get more than 2 CP at
And
There's cards that might give you more CP.
I haven't drawn cards yet.
Oh, wait.
I feel like we went down
Wait,
to
wait,
0
wait, wait,
immediately.
wait,
and
wait,
we
wait,
shouldn't
Wait,
have.
and that would
wait,
be more like
wait,
racist.
rewind.
What is
I
it?
have a small straight. I have a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh no. But you didn't
Oh,
use it.
shit.
You already stole my CP.
Well, take it back.
Okay.
Grab
Take it
that
back
one.
and die.
Take it back now, y'all.
Alright.
So yeah.
Some
So
shadow
all right.
shit.
So you're gonna gain instead of 3 CP,
Shame
you're
to
gonna
the
gain 4 CP. Hey hey. And
Look at this guy has 8 CP.
yeah, and so
Ew.
that means I'm gonna deal
For
half
what?
my CP as damage. So 4
How do you have
damage.
8 CP?
Because
4
I
damage?
gained 4 CP.
He's the CP guy.
I think you were the CP guy.
4
I-
damage?
No, he's
You
the
tried to be the CP guy.
I'm just getting beat up guy.
he's the
like,
defender who's
put a target on your
not
back.
doing
Defending.
his job.
Yeah.
Why did you even go with him? Oh wait. What is he doing?
4 damage?
4 damage to. It's not collateral, so
Oh.
it's.
We get to choose.
Oh.
She can half it and deal damage back. She just does a lot of damage back.
Okay, so it's gonna be.
I think so.
4 damage that you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Half that nonsense. You just need lots of feet and arrows. You can do it. I believe in you.
I've been rolling feet.
Arrows.
So every 2 feet though is what happens. On 2 feet.
On 2 feet.
In any other context,
Oh hey, there are the 6s.
3 of them.
3
Thank
sixes.
you. And not a single pair.
No.
Nope. So you
No.
take 4 damage and we take nothing.
That's annoying.
what's
Or-
really, what's,
Uh-oh.
I can just do down my evasive and do nothing at all.
Oh.
I feel like for
4, yeah, 4 is fine.
That's what I was also. But then I feel like that's gonna come
The
back. and bite
famous
us.
last
Yeah.
words.
I know. It's a done. It's a
Oh,
done.
20
It's a
damage? What?
20 undefendable damage? Oh!
how does that, what?
Oh my
Pennsylvania.
god.
No, evasive still works on undefendable. Unavoidable. I just have to roll well.
Any damage, yeah.
I just have to roll well. All right, 4.
20.
I cannot. That is super upsetting, though. I've never rolled more than 1 6 at a time until I had to defend.
I know.
It's really funny
It's
as
so
you said, like all I'm doing is rolling feet. In any other context, that would be a bad thing.
Not for me.
All right, my turn.
All right, Jennifer.
All right, here we go. So first I take my 2 nonsense damage.
Oh, dang it! I forgot about that.
Yes.
I forgot I poisoned the shit out of them.
It's perfect.
That means we're tied now.
Jen,
So
no,
Oh, yeah.
I should have done
Yeah.
the thing that.
We've had one more turn than them, though.
Oh no, Jen, I should have done the thing.
But it's first one dead, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, I guess you're right.
Ooh, aw.
Oh, that's not a good oh.
I thought
I
she's the
wanna
damage
use this
dealer.
card, but...
I really. Never mind.
Different character?
Oh, I use I
Want a
get
different
rid of
character?
fire
It is
thing.
never
Oh,
my
okay.
fault when it
I'm
gets
liking
lewd in my
this.
chat. I will have you know that.
All right,
Never my
sixes.
fault.
Come on.
I am wholesome.
Come on. 6s.
You already know what it's like. You know how beautiful it's like.
Ooh,
2
two.
6s. Ooh, should I?
Part of me actually kind of thinks that I'm the better defender than you right now.
Yeah, I need to upgrade
If
my
only
defense
because
if possible.
status effects.
What does
Yeah.
do?
Oh, wait, what do I have
So
here?
2
Not anything
6s.
good.
Do you have the fire? No.
No.
Do you have this thingamajig? No.
No.
The other thing is, as we get lower in health,
I think if you
we
keep
need
those 6s, I
preventing
feel
damage.
like
I'm just
You
trying
have
again.
3 more to
See what
run.
happens anyway.
I guess
Because
so.
I have nothing right now anyway, so might as
Okay.
well.
It's okay if I hit mine, we heal 5 and deal 10. And get a
Oh!
last second
Oh
chance.
no, we're so close!
That was a 5. Hang on. That was a 2 and a 5. Why did I pick these up without... Well, I'm going to use this card anyway. For
You're
once.
getting ready.
Roll 2 dice. So we'll try this again. Roll 2 dice. Come on. Imagine if we get 6s. That'd be amazing. Or at least one more 6. I can do meteorite. Come on. Meteorite. Yes!
Wait, do I have something I can do with
1,
mine?
2, 6. That is nothing. Damn, that did nothing.
It's kind of like in Magikoro where you pile up on one number.
And it
Yeah.
never
Your number is
comes.
6.
Ooh, that is nothing.
I like nothing.
I'm
1, 2,
I'm digging
6.
Oh, you just
Damn it.
wait.
I'm very partial to you guys doing
What?
absolutely
So
nothing.
you just wait.
oh,
You just
man.
wait.
Maybe I'm gonna get my ultimate, and you're gonna be surprised.
Well, that's it. I'm done. I can't do anything.
I was kind of targeting her, in which case, well, we're boned.
And I might miss anyway, so my ultimate
That's
might
true.
be the
You're
biggest
blind
whiff
and
ever.
you're blind and entangled. So good luck on this
All
turn.
right.
We have one turn. We're gonna do good. One turn because he's not gonna go. I have a feeling. I'm feeling it.
So much
Oh, wow.
things. What happened? I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either.
They didn't.
Something very briefly popped up and then went away.
I didn't see
But I
it.
think
Oh,
it was
Jasmine
a.
Oh, Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine, thank you so much
Thanks
for
so
the
much.
host.
Come on.
All right, so
Okay, well I can't
is this your
reroll.
offensive?
This is my offensive,
Right.
so I
Okay.
cannot reroll a third time. That's entangled.
Yes.
Now I am going to be doing steadfast. So let's see if I miss. I miss on a 1 or
A
2.
1 or a 2.
Miss.
Ah! Thank you.
I am blind.
So we heal 2, and I
Power
deal.
of God showed him where the way.
I heal or
Do
deal.
you know
yes.
the way?
So heal
God
2
said he
and
knows the
deal
way.
2 undefendable damage to our choice. Maybe the person without evasive.
Undefendable.
That's a thing.
And is poisoned.
Yes.
Scared,
Just
you
to
scared.
yeah, we'll
Yeah,
take
a
2.
little bit. You know, I'm not afraid to admit when I'm scared. I'm
Fine.
not like shitting myself, but I'm
Fine.
scared.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, you scared, you
Fine,
scared.
you want to try again? All right.
Something briefly pooed.
All right, how much was that?
Poped up.
That was how much?
2
You lost 2 and we gained 2.
Aw, that's stupid. Oh.
Slowly burn them down.
It's all right. Our
Fire
turn.
burning
Oh,
on
what's
the
our-
dance floor. Hit 'em, hit 'em.
So, so I don't have any things to resolve. I'm going to gain a CP. Whoops, that's backwards. Here we go. I get to draw a card. Floop.
So sad about these dice.
Oh. All right. Well, it's kind of now or never, so let's do something.
Oh, there's all the moons.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I'll take it.
It's a large straight.
Damn.
That is a nice one. Yeah.
But should I maybe roll and try for something better?
No.
All right, so
Caleb.
large straight is my blinding shot again. So it deals 8 damage.
Well, see who we're doing it to.
All right. Our choice.
Who do we pick?
Let's go for the big guy.
Okay, so I'm blinded again.
I'm so
Blinded
sorry.
again.
And entangled.
Nope, entangled was
No,
an
entangled was
ability.
part of the card.
Oh, sorry.
But I get another. is evasive?
You can stack it.
Stacks.
Do better!
Okay. And then I'm also going to use no CP. So you're taking the 8 damage. I'm going to use my no CP. I'm going to use take that, which I get to roll 1 die and add more damage or things.
Balls.
It's going to be
Two
plus
more
2 more
damage.
damage. So that's 10
Yes.
damage.
10.
Come on, 3 hearts.
Please, no hearts.
I prevent 2 damage,
All
and
right.
I deal 1 back.
Alright, so you take your 8. We'll take our 1.
Down to 12.
12 to 14.
No,
Or
my
15.
evasive. I'm going to regret not using it.
You gotta go down, buddy.
Wait, when it says I take.
Oh, no, we did not.
Yeah. No,
I saw you
I
play
put
with it. I was
myself-
just like,
yeah.
okay.
I finally
it says
started-
gain evasive. Can I choose who gets it, or is always evasive always goes to me? I'm the only one who can get it.
It would be you.
Gain.
When
Okay.
it says gain, it would just
Yeah,
be you.
gain.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I figured. I was just kind of hoping, like, we're on the same team.
So I guess that makes it my turn.
Hold on.
Hit them.
No, I'm gonna.
The later in the game that this goes, that I don't hit this, the better it gets for me. Because
Why is he not using any CP?
All of his
Because
attacks like rely
all
on
my
CP.
all my attacks are related to my CP.
But
So
you
you're
cannot
not-
go over 15. for the
Yeah.
record.
But have you
That's
been
cool.
spending any for those cards?
But I just need to.
Yeah, that's true.
I have been.
Have you?
Yeah.
Everything he does, he's gained 4 CP like twice.
Sick.
No.
That's
Gained 3
pretty
over here or
sick.
something.
It's pretty sick.
It must be
Alright.
nice having CP.
You're right. What does that feel like?
I know.
What does CP feel like? Because in any other situation, CP would be like copper pieces. You'd be like, oh, look at these crappy little copper pieces. But now, copper means something. Do dice rerolls be purchased with our cards apply to this game? I'm afraid not.
Aw, man.
The dice rerolls are only for Tabletop Tuesdays. Which you should be joining us for Tabletop Tuesdays because it's excellent.
Alright, we're ready. Come on. And this is why I can't fucking stand dice games.
Yeah.
I should have called Trick Shot on an offensive roll.
Keep the sword and just go for a bunch of swords.
Blinding Shot, Trick Shot.
No.
Roll
No.
a ball.
Last time
I
this
got
happened
this.
when we played King,
I
when
got
we played
this.
King Tokyo and I had that Yahtzee card that let me win the game. That looks like a thing.
That's
to
one.
me.
I got A6. That's cool.
You
So one
try
more
to get
reroll?
those 4
I
6.
got this.
One more re-roll.
Please get this. Hey, that's 2 6s and.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3.
So crude, Ryan.
You got that?
Do I? Yes. Yes, I do. Deal half my CP as damage, round it up, and inflict poison. Does your evasive evolve?
It's everything.
It
I'll
Well-
probably still get poisoned, but I can avoid the damage.
Well,
I
roll to
think.
see who you're attacking,
Unless the poison only hits if I'm damaged. If it doesn't hit because I'm not damaged, then it
think
wouldn't hit.
Poison give it.
it's an additional effect.
Yeah,
Is it?
it says like additional effects associated with it still apply, so you'd still get.
Oh, okay.
poison.
4.
And it's Jen.
Oh, no.
Jen doesn't need any more poison.
I don't want any more poison.
And 5 CP.
Then
Half
round it
rounded
up.
up?
Yes.
Sure.
5.
Okay, so let's defend this, Jennifer.
I can't defend anything. I just deal it back.
Oh, can I use evasive for her?
You're not the target.
Please?
Gosh. Oh, the
Great.
fire. Oh, good.
Ooh,
5. You
God.
get 5 back. Boom.
Oh.
Eat it. Eat it, son. You just got fired. Boom.
The thing is, she'd be really excited to be fired.
Me too.
As would I.
Well, take 5 at least,
Okay.
Why? Why are we taking 5?
because we still dealt
Oh,
5.
right. Of course. I forgot about that part. Forgot we got hit. Oh,
You
man.
gotta end that with a girl.
Oh, and I get to
Yeah, I
go
do.
next one.
Yep.
Well, you get
so
3
you're taking another
damage.
3 damage.
Chad, you're killing us. Well, we're at even. I just need to hit him for 7.
So-
No, now we're.
Yeah, I don't.
Jen, if ever you
What do
need
I
to scorch
need?
the earth, it's now.
Scorch the earth. Scorch the earth, Jen. I need like.
We
okay,
have to
so-
hope it's
Call
against
the
me and I
flames.
defend some of it.
So I get
Call
my
the
one.
flames. He can't add any more poison. It needs to go to him.
Give me a good
he
card.
He can't add poison.
Yeah!
What?
Wait.
Not enough
You can
CP.
sell for CP.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm selling this for 1 CP. and playing this to get rid of all status effects, get rid of that, and get by.
No, because then he would.
Your turn's not going to be coming up again.
Yeah, probably isn't, but I want to get rid
No,
of it.
yeah. So we should keep this. You should
Why?
keep this and then draw more cards and hope that you get something that lets you like either heal us or something that's gonna give you like a while to give you your Scorch the Earth.
You think?
Because
Okay.
You have to survive 2 attacks with no way of healing.
Alright, let me take
Before you
poison
can
back.
care about
yeah, okay. Yeah, because when
I'll
it gets back to
solve
Jen's
this
turn, right, is when we get hit
to
with
draw
the
3
poison.
cards.
Yeah.
Give me the poison back.
Okay.
Yeah, we're boned.
Fine.
I'm making really poor life choices right
But
here,
see-
and I apologize.
But see, I don't really have like CP to activate anything, if anything. Well, actually, no, I could sell stuff.
Are there any like wilds or something, or that poison's gonna kill us? This is a poor life choices, and I apologize if you listen to me. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. I feel like it's not gonna get back to Jen.
I'm just gonna sell this to at least get 1 CP.
We'd have to have really poor rolls for it to go back to
Alright,
10.
Alright, come on.
Which
Kill.
no,
Which we've been
Kill.
doing, to be fair.
Kill.
Dice is not
Kill.
my specialty.
Scorch
Scorch
the
the
earth.
2
Scorch the earth, Jennifer.
or 2,
That's like
4.
deal 12 damage.
Yeah.
Scorch the earth.
Scorch the earth. Buy up, buy up, buy up. Guys, help me. Say scorch
Join us
the
to
earth.
scorch the earth.
Scorch the earth. Say it.
Get out of here with your cooling breath.
Oh, there's another one. Oh my gosh. Oh my
I love
gosh.
that you got
Scorch
excited.
the earth. Scorch the earth. Scorch the earth. Oh! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
More like botch the earth.
Like salt the earth.
All right, so I'm gonna at least do the samesies. Change the option one of my dice to whatever. So at least I have meteorite. Okay. So now I
Okay.
inflict stun,
Okay.
which I'll figure out what that is in a second. Gain 2 fire mastery.
Yes.
Stun, I
Then
believe,
deal
is a second
1
attack.
undefeatable damage per fire mastery, so 3. Additionally, deal 2 collateral damage.
Hold the phone!
What?
Good.
I'm gonna spend a CP and this is gonna turn into a 5.
What? No. You're full of shit. You know that?
Yes.
Do you have anything that might help us?
Shit. I don't. I haven't
Hashtag,
had cards. since
hashtag
I
for the boys.
But I never even got to use it.
Good thing you had a million CP.
I have no.
I got you, fam.
I was just
Is there
like,
anything else to like?
nope.
I only had a crit. No.
No.
I can't even take these back. Put these back.
I'm not allowed to slap your boyfriend, but you are.
Oh. Back over here.
Let me just lean back.
Well, I guess that's it for me.
I'm
Right.
just really glad that like you've been doing most of the damage to her and I've been doing the damage to her so that she
Doing
can't,
what damage?
so that she can't hurt me later and vice versa.
God, we need them to roll to
Uh-huh.
hit me. We need them to hit me.
Is it my turn?
Or hopefully we can take each other down.
Yeah.
Can we just like simultaneously kill
I
each other?
think you can.
I would love if it came
That
to
would be
that.
funny.
That'd be amazing.
All
All right,
right.
let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to die.
It just can't get back to me with like 3 days.
No, if it gets back to you, we're screwed.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna. We have 3 players before it gets back to you, and there's gonna be damage dealt. Remember your blindness. Yeah. Blindness means you have to after your attack, you roll a die and we see if it whiffs.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Pray for whiffs.
No whips!
No whiffs.
No enchantment.
Pray for him to get his ultimate attack and then whiff on it. That's what I want to see. I want to see that heartache. I want to see them suffer.
Yeah. Scorch the
Yes!
fire.
Small
It's like an
streaks.
inward scorching. Like, it's not just scorching the entire earth, it's gonna scorch all of his innards. Just his soul. Scorch the soul!
I hope he hurts me so I can hurt him back and then you just finish him off.
No, I need to.
You got
If
heart.
he hits me, then it does nothing.
Exactly.
Hearts
He
are
needs to hit
good.
me so that
Hearts
I
are
can
good.
come
Heal
down and then
one
when
for
you
every
go,
heart.
you roll
Okay,
two
but you
more.
need
And
to
I
break
roll
down
a
if
die
he
and do
hits you.
something.
It's good either way. We're okay either way.
Let's see.
He needs to hit me.
Death rigged.
What can she do?
I'm no doctor, but I'm certified bird
She
lawyer.
can't do a whole lot of damage.
You say,
I say.
for I scorch the earth
Based on what it is,
from the moon.
let's go for some healing.
No. Boo.
Alright, so
Now,
we
does it whiff?
heal 3,
Does
Yay!
it whiff?
and I roll a die.
So don't necessarily heal yet. Damn it!
And I gain protect.
Oh wait,
He
Did you-
protect.
did you whiff? Did you roll for your whiff?
Oh,
Don't give yourself anything yet.
1, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Ding!
What the hell?
Take the blindness back.
there we go. A player with this token may spend it at any time to reduce incoming damage by half.
Ah.
That would be most good.
Now
Most
we
good,
definitely
James,
needed to come
most
this
good.
way.
Or do we?
So you went up 3? Not yet.
No.
No.
I told him to hold off.
Alright, second main phase here. I'm going to spend 2 CP to draw.
I've been sitting here trying to
Card.
save CP.
No.
I don't know how to get CP, guys. I have this entire deck I haven't seen.
I know, like.
Okay, you're up.
Here we go.
Yeah, I was told my,
Upkeep, I have no
character likes to
Lunar
draw cards,
face.
and that's not been a thing.
Right? No, your character likes
Oh
to
yeah, you
hoard
need
CP.
that ability or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've not
All
rolled
right,
5s. I've rolled like, everything but 5s.
So nothing there. Income is gain.
Yeah, I haven't
Gain
seen
is
your
CP.
card set like oh,
All right, now we're talking.
Three,
Now we're
nice.
talking.
it's a dice game.
Lunar eclipse.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Lunar eclipse. Lunar. Come on, guys. You need to see one ultimate ability of this game.
Exactly.
And it should be from us.
No.
I feel like I
It would
haven't
be
even rolled a
fantastic.
6.
All right,
Like-
Jen. Yeah, we have a decision to make.
Okay.
Oh, I may need to. Oh no, I have to do this one first though. Okay, we have a decision to make.
Okay.
We can do this about that
Mm.
or this guy.
Ooh. I kind of think that.
Because I don't know what else he's holding on to.
Yeah. Is that a status effect?
You don't know me.
Is that
You
considered a
don't know
status
me.
effect?
Any of these are, right? Are these status
Yes.
effects?
All of
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So I don't know, because it has to be done.
Yeah.
Like now. Whereas, you know.
Yeah.
So like
I agree.
which one do you think? I feel like we need to just like power through right now, and I don't. Both of these would help, but I don't know if both. So I feel like I want to give this to you.
I
Can you give cards to your target player?
know. If you like play that, you go down to 1, and then you just buy that, and you'll go up to 2. And if it's a
Oh, that's right. Oh,
But
shoot,
it's
I forgot
only
about
two.
selling. Because I wanted to use it, but I feel like
nah.
it's not at this point. I'm gonna sell it anyway, just because I can.
Yeah.
We're just gonna take the extra CP. Oops, wrong way. Again, wrong way. Still wrong way. Here we
And I'm
go.
gonna sell mine too. I wish.
All right. So it still only gives us. And we're getting earlier life choices.
Well, okay, this. Oh no, it's only at the end. Damn it. I was gonna say you could use in case that doesn't work.
I
then
don't
we can
know
use
what
that.
else they're holding on to.
I
That's the
know.
problem. So.
Pocket
I say
juices.
go with your gut.
It's not great.
Oh man.
7-2
man,
ups
oh, man,
here.
oh man, oh man, and there's no way it's coming back to my turn.
Probably not.
Okay, but that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. What does that thing do again?
This?
Half damage?
Yep.
Half. Okay.
I prevent half rounded up.
Because the thing is, it may
Once?
not even go to him.
When I discard it to do it.
It may not even go to him. It may just go to Ryan.
Yeah.
We don't know.
But I hope it comes to me.
You
Hit me.
hit me hard.
Harder.
Oh God. See, it wasn't me. Okay.
Oh,
You know what we're gonna
what's
do?
happening?
It's a dice rolling game.
All right, let's do
just see
it.
what happens.
Let's do it.
Let's see what happens.
I hope the one I want happens.
Okay, so we're gonna have high, low. You gonna roll a die, high,
Sure.
low?
Sure.
Oh,
High.
God.
All right, let's
I'm
see what
Lord.
happens. I don't know what it even is. So this is high. Acceptable. Both of them were acceptable. I'm nervous though. I'm nervous as she is. I'm nervous. Okay. So this is probably our last turn. Should I probably just sell the other one? Not that it matters. It's not gonna
You
give
never
me
know.
anything.
Somehow
It's not
it
gonna
can
give me
happen.
anything. All right. All right.
You're not
then
gonna
we're
do like
go.
any damage and poison's gonna kill them. It's gonna be great.
I would love it.
Oh my God.
I would love for that
That's
to
what's
happen.
gonna happen.
Wait. So which one are you using? Oh, okay. Go say because the other one has to be now. Okay.
Right. All right.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 6. 4, 4, 6.
How about that?
I'm gonna spend my 3 CP. I'm gonna do it right now. 3 CP. I'm gonna do my twice as wild.
Oh shit.
Change some dice around, friends.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit. I don't like this.
Okay, so you need to get 2 more 6s. 2 more rolls.
Okay.
Fun.
I don't know, man.
6.
After review.
Same one and
No
do.
good.
You need at least 1 more.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Or at least.
Or at least 2. No. Or at least like this is a thing too. Exploding arrow is a thing.
Let's see. What does that do?
It deals. Son of a fuck. I roll 5 dice. I deal 3 plus 2 times the number of arrows plus 1 times number of feet. Additionally, opponent loses CP times the number of moons, and I inflict blind. What is left? So it's either feet. So it's either I roll feet, 2 feet and get nothing, or I roll at least 1 arrow, get something, or I roll a moon and get eclipse. So we've got pretty good odds. Just hopefully not rolling
do it,
2
just
feet.
do it. Just don't roll 2
I
feet.
just can't roll 2 feet. I'm
Just don't roll 2 feet.
Here we go.
Don't do it.
Oh god, I dropped it.
Doesn't
What?
count. Doesn't count.
The
Not
arrow.
on the table doesn't count.
What's on what?
This
Which
is-
one doesn't count?
This is
That one doesn't count.
This is,
Damn it, because this
this
one
is-
was a 6.
Oh.
All right, but it's okay because I got my moon.
All right,
my
cool.
my other majig.
Okay,
Arrow. Okay.
Now you roll 5 dice.
Roll 5 dice.
Hi.
Exploding arrow.
Oh, hi, Shauna.
So at least 3
Daddy,
damage.
Mommy's not paying
At
attention
least
to me.
3. All right. So foot.
Okay.
Arrow. Arrow.
deal
Arrow. 2 for 6.
Arrow. So 3 plus
6. So
2
9.
times 2 times the number of. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So 2 times the number of these.
9,
So
10.
there's 9, 10. Moons do nothing. Oh no! Additionally, opponent loses 1 CP
And you inflict
per
blind.
moon.
So you're
Now
doing
hit.
10 to us, huh?
Now hit Ryan.
Right?
If you hit Ryan and he doesn't defend us, we win.
Oh.
Oh no, that's it.
I dropped it.
I don't know if that counted or not. She dropped it. I don't even know what 5 means. I don't know.
I don't-
I don't know.
5 would be
I'm
we
just gonna
choose.
roll. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, just.
I wasn't gonna.
3, 4, 5.
2, which is to
is-
my.
Yes! Roll. Roll.
Huh!
Roll.
So how much damage is that?
I think
What
you
is
have
that?
to
10 damage?
3.
And
Ignore
inflict
incoming
blind.
damage.
4.
Inflict blind,
Yeah.
That's our only
10.
possibility.
Oh, sorry, Shauna.
and you lose 1
got the
CP.
cat.
Yeah, lose a CP.
Huh!
Now roll your defense.
Guys,
Roll.
You need 2 6s on this set of 4 to survive.
Fuck you, I aimed. Thank you, Nightbot, for remembering that.
So sorry.
What does he need?
Nope, I got 1.
And
Yeah, this wasn't one that I
My heart is pounding right
I know.
my dice.
What?
I can only affect my dice.
You dead, son?
No.
What's he doing? What's
I
he
mean,
doing, Denver?
this is considered the roll phase, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Twice as wild.
Oh no. What does that do? It's
Or-
my roll phase.
It's a
I know.
roll phase.
I know.
So I get to make 2 dice as 6. So I'm going to keep us alive for a little bit. Any 2 dice become wild.
Okay, so what does that do?
Well, you rolled this naturally, right?
What?
Well, you rolled this one naturally?
Yes.
Because you could just make it this way. So you'd do that and that.
You is not wrong.
Did he roll it naturally, or are you just saying
The
that?
one was still out there. Just saying. And he had these 2, so he could change those 2 to anything.
Okay, so what's happening?
So
Tell me what happened.
You're becoming poisoned, and the incoming damage does not affect me.
What?
At all?
How?
And shadows immediately.
And I get shadows. I love shadows.
What do shadows do?
What? That's crap.
Shadows will go away.
When you take damage, right?
No. After the affected player, i.e. me, starts and concludes the single turn while under its effect, so basically my next turn. But no damage is received and no defense is made if damage is taken.
Okay, so you take nothing.
For
Perfect.
now.
Perfect.
Oh shit, it's gonna get back to the
Now
Oh,
I'm getting
Indra
3.
poisoned.
I got a thing. But
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
affect now.
No.
No, it's not Jen's turn yet.
Now it is.
No, it's
No, it's
Ryan's
mine.
turn.
Oh, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take our points away.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's okay, just remember you're blind, sir.
Doesn't matter, just do
Alright.
4, let them die by poison.
No, because he's blind.
Wait, what does blind do?
Blind means you
After
after
attacking
your after your offensive roll, you have to roll a die and see if you whiff,
Oh,
which means the entire attack misses.
Yeah.
it's cool. I haven't really been like doing any damage to you guys anyway.
I don't care. I need you to not do anything. Whatever it is you try to do.
Oh wait,
you
I
fail.
didn't gain
Do your
CP
stuff.
and draw the card. And
So that's your roll. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Well, let's see if I like it first. Interesting.
I hate when you say that. Oh wait, who are you? How did we take damage? Evasive. Whatever it is you did, I don't want your damage. Did you give us damage?
No.
Didn't you give us damage?
No,
Oh,
just poison.
okay.
I just poisoned you.
And
Okay.
disregarded our
Alright,
entire roll.
Alright. Now I'm gonna roll for
So just go for one of these, that's all you need.
I know
Should,
you-
should be the easiest, right?
You say that?
And then you're gonna target me, and I'm gonna be like, nope.
That would be annoying.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder how that feels.
yeah.
Oh my gosh!
That's
3 6s.
fucking
Alright,
disgusting.
you already got that.
That's disgusting.
Crap! I quit. I don't want to play
I call
anymore.
disgusting.
Such crap.
You
If only we didn't need to use that
There's a
last turn.
fucking Himalayan beach on this side of the table over here.
Scorch the earth.
Scorch the earth. Go for nothing.
Such crap, yo.
That's complete and utter bullshit. But it's only bullshit if he hits us.
This
Yeah.
isn't bad, so
Otherwise,
keep
it's fine.
trying for the ultimate just in
Otherwise,
case.
it's fine. Call the trick shot. Call you if you don't call the shank.
Oh.
No shank.
Samesies! 1 CP.
Yes.
Changes
Bullshit!
the die.
No! Calling bullshit! I'm calling bullshit! I'm calling bullshit!
Oh,
This doesn't
oh.
count! It doesn't count! It doesn't count! It
Hold
doesn't
on.
count!
No, it doesn't count.
You have to spend things, you know. Spend
He
your
did.
stuff.
I did.
Spend it.
Spend
Gain
one.
3,
Spend it.
and then I gain 3 CP and deal
For what?
CP as damage plus 5.
How do you
He's
Gain
doing the ultimate.
My ultimate.
Gain 3
Oh,
CP.
okay.
It says gain 3 CP and then deal CP.
to who?
So before
Now you
anything,
have to decide to who.
you have to change the dice now, or you can never change any dice for the rest of this combat.
That's fair.
Nope, get it.
Okay. Then
Hit
decide
Brenna,
who we're
hit
hitting.
Brenna, hit Brenna, and watch
Hit
his
James!
world crumble.
Hit James!
Crumble.
Okay, we're doomed if it's
1
one.
is you.
What's
What is one? Left or right?
1 is left, you.
Woohoo!
But now I have to roll to see if I actually.
Oh yeah, you have to see
Oh,
which
right.
anyway.
Oh
One
my
or two.
God.
One or two.
Yes! Alright,
We have
now
a prayer.
Evasive.
we have
We
a
have
prayer.
a prayer.
Evasive.
You need a 1 or 2 also?
Legends
I
of
have
Feathers,
two
stiff as the
evasives.
board.
What
Legends
does
of
it mean?
Feathers, stiff as the board.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my evasive.
Ready? What do you need to roll? One or two?
No, yeah, 1 or 2. I give one more evasive, Jen. It's our last one.
They quoted. They did the quote. Fuck you, I aimed.
Yeah, I saw it.
Son of a.
And shake, shake, shake.
No shame! No shame!
No shake.
Alright, what else then? At the conclusion of your turn, remove all status effects and then gain shadows.
Oh yeah, I'll take the blind back.
Oh, wait,
You already used it.
Yeah, the
Thank
rest,
you.
Oh, good.
It's okay, Jen. We're both blind, so we come back to we're
Then
done.
we're all right.
But you,
Yeah.
it says get rid of
I mean, not blind,
you
we're
get rid of
both
all status effects, so sneak attack goes
It
away.
wasn't supposed to come back to your turn.
Shadows is more important at this
Yeah.
point.
We were supposed to die. We were supposed to die.
I should have gotten rid of the poison.
Hi, Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
All right, I'm gonna gain one
Existence
CP.
is pain.
I'm gonna
Existence is
The
pain.
last 2 days,
Existence is
especially
pain.
Wednesday, was
Oh yeah, we're boned now because I can't do anything.
the last 2
Damn it.
Wednesday, especially.
Oh, and I
was
lose a
me
fire
going,
mastery.
I just want to die at work.
We should be Team Meeseeks. That should be our stream. The name of this stream is Mr. Meeseeks.
Huh.
Just want to die. Okay,
That's a lot of fires.
I guess I'm gonna use this next time
Right,
because
right.
it's here.
Card is
I'm
so
glad I didn't sell it.
pointless, but it's not though.
What is it? So we can show each other, I guess.
Because you guys are on a team and you have that ability.
It's like if you suspect.
It's been so useful.
Right, like they're holding a wild card
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one thing to be able, like, it's one thing to look and.
But you are in shadows.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the
So
shadows
it's fun
do?
and cool.
What's it do?
You just can't hit them.
Oh, neat. So if we're
No, you
supposed to,
can't
does it
damage
miss,
me.
or
Yes.
can we? It
You
goes to
you,
the
tar-
target.
you see who you're targeting, and then he just avoids it
Should
Is
I?
it persistent?
until he has a full turn with it.
Oh, excellent.
Should I just deal these 8 damage, or should I try rolling these 2 again, see if I get 1/6 to do this? Because it's 6 damage plus other stuff.
Oof. What do you have? Is I guess not.
Nothing good.
Okay.
So, I mean, I can't afford it.
Ah, dang it.
Yep.
What's this?
I don't have any fire mastery, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. 8 damage and gain 2 fire mastery. Gain 2 fire mastery, in which it's still your roll phase. You'd be able to use that after. Oh, you don't have enough for that. Oh, yes, you do.
Wait, gain 2.
Deal 8 damage, gain 2 fire mastery to then use this.
And then I'm going to add damage per fire. Oh, it is the roll phase.
10.
Oh,
You
and
just
then
need
if I
to not hit
James,
Ryan.
Oh my gosh. Ryan or James?
No, you can't hit Ryan at all. James will take half damage, but it's still damage.
Why can't I hit him at all?
He is in shadows.
He's in shadows.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we now know this was the wrong answer, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay because
Whenever, now we know. Now, lesson learned. When
Exactly.
able, always get rid of the stats.
Yes,
Because I
yes.
would have gotten rid of this.
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
Now we know.
So I am dealing 8 damage and then gaining 2 masteries. Bloop. And then I'm also playing Red Hot. Because I am Red
Spending
Hot
CP.
Caliente.
Spending that CP.
Gaining that CP, spending that CT to add 1 damage per fire token. So that's 2.
So hi, Dark Horse.
10 damage.
10 damage. Now let's see who I'm hitting.
Hey, Dark Horse.
I don't even know.
Did you take? Okay, you took 3 damage for being poisoned.
No,
That's
5.
5.
We choose. Oh.
Oh!
Oh look, he's hidden.
That's fucking bullshit. You should not be able to pick him if he's not
Wait,
able to be
you're-
picked.
What?
You should not be able to pick him if he's not able to be picked. That's
Meh.
crap. That's a crap. It's utter crap.
I like
hate
it.
I hate it.
Of course you do, Mr. Hide Behind a Shield.
That is twice that our attacks missed and did nothing.
Amazing attacks and they both
That is
missed.
such crap.
This game is full of crap.
I know, right?
Full of crap.
What's happened to us the past 3
Full of
turns?
crap.
Yeah, I think we've
Crap.
dealt
We've
like,
literally been missing each other.
We've done, we've
I think
done-
poison's dealt more damage
Yeah.
than all of us combined.
Seriously.
I think the 2
No,
of us
you're not
collectively
even
have
wrong,
dealt
though.
you 4 damage in the past 5 turns.
Alright, I need to go to the bathroom.
So
Not
Maya?
even wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, Jen, is there anything you want to take your second?
Oh no, there's nothing else I need to do.
Alrighty. It's up to you now, James. President Zod has been kidnapped. It's up to us.
Oh my god, 4 CP.
Do it!
It's like, whatever it is, it's now or never.
That does not stack, damn.
It does not.
It does not. Why, Mark? I gotta stop swearing, y'all. How is everybody today?
Well, hi, everybody.
Are you feeling our stress? Because I'm sweating like a moe.
Not yet. I will spend 2 to upgrade that though.
raining?
Was that the
No, I
ability?
think it's just breezy.
Or is that like someone's air conditioner?
It might be rain. It might be an AC.
Might be. We could be in AC.
Oh, that was. Well, I can heal 1, deal 3 undefendable damage, and then they die with poison.
I like this plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Hey, Jen, we died!
So
Wait, how?
so we heal 1 with that. Deal 3
Oh,
undefendable
because of the
damage.
symbols. I'm looking at the
Yes.
numbers. I'm like, you don't have a small straight
Numbers
or,
don't
No, yeah.
or a full house or
Nope,
anything.
just the symbols.
I play Yahtzee.
So, heal 1. Deal 3 undefendable damage to. We get to choose. Undefendable will be to Jen. I
Yeah,
would say-
just, I mean, she's already poisoned.
Yeah, we'll do 3 that
Put her out of her
way. Then I
misery.
gain retribution, which is this may be spent after being attacked to deal half the damage back. Oh, okay.
That would have been
3?
useful
Yeah,
like
you
5
took 3
turns
damage.
ago.
And then it's my turn and I'm poisoned.
So, status effect time, and boom. Yay!
You can both go to hell. You and your toxic. Literally, I just want to say, literally toxic
Tox-
masculinity.
No, literally toxic masculinity.
That
Best
is
thing I said all
crap.
night.
Whatever.
And the Devils were up 5-2 when I last looked, so it's
How we doing tonight? How we doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
All right.
All right.
Doing okay.
Stefan Neeson scored a goal. I'm
I
good.
didn't need to bring out the wine.
But hey, you should. That.
All right.
That was
Let's go ahead.
So,
I'll
let's do
officially
this.
mark that. That's a 0. That is a dead. That is a dead. That was really neat. Where's my box? Oh, here's my box. Yeah. So I think we can, if you guys are not running out the door, I don't know. It's 9:25. We could spend 5 minutes chatting about this, and if there's a short game maybe on one of our lists that we could play, I would say that is an option. If you guys are not running out the door. I don't know what your work situation is like for the morning, other than the usual.
I'm interested in what my other abilities are, but I can.
Well, I think that as far as dice, like it is a super, it is a dice rolling game of a magnitude one can only see in a dice rolling game.
Yes.
That being said, though, the one thing that makes dice rolling games worth playing is when you have effects that can mitigate the dice.
Yes.
I like that. This game certainly has that as well. Again, it's a little bit lucky when it shows up,
Of
because
course.
it seems really difficult to be able to, 1, get your hands on any cards, period, and 2, be able to actually purchase said cards with your CP that never goes. I really don't think it actually goes past 3. I think these are not real numbers. I think this
He was
is
up to 10. I don't know what you're
He's
talking
full
about.
of crap. So, if you are able to though, and if you hold on to what you need and you save it for the right moment, you can do some great things like changing someone's ultimate attack, or giving yourself an ultimate attack. Whether or not it misses, you'll get to that part. It goes in phases. You know, and each step where you're rolling a die has an opportunity to have the dice change. For better or for worse, which can either be very frustrating or a relief for people who don't like the randomness of a dice rolling game. So I could appreciate that. I could appreciate that if it's random for me, it's random for everybody. And that's where it kind of gets fair. I love the theme of this game. I love anything to do with those high fantasy adventures. And I think that the attacks were well done in such a way that it's
And
very...
if you feel like
It
you're
made it
cool.
Yes,
feel-
it feels awesome.
Like King of Tokyo, you're just rolling like punches.
Yeah.
Like, and that's
Right.
like,
Oh, I'm hitting you
Because that's
for
all
free.
kaiju do. They punch
Yeah,
and break
and-
things.
But this is just like I tossed a
and this-
giant fireball.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Scorch
Not
the
doing
earth.
anything. I scorched the earth.
Yeah.
I brought a
And-
meteorite down, and then you guys were like, nah.
That was.
And
Oh,
That's
unhappy.
I hit my ultimate. I totally forgot what my ultimate attack was called.
Shank.
Shank. Shadow
Yeah.
shank.
Shadow
Shadow
Shake.
Shank,
Mhm.
which was easily.
Oh, dang it. I'm sorry.
You feel awesome when you do it.
Yeah.
It must feel amazing.
Of course, I missed, but you know that's beside the
Right.
point.
And that's the thing though, because it's so rare to come across that attack
Yeah.
that I feel like by the time you get there, unless you strike it early, which isn't as cool, but it's still a cool attack. We've probably got cards, or you had cards that could do something about it.
Yeah. I was saving that too wild for my roll, which is why I kept pursuing the ultimate attack.
I gotcha. Now I
Which-
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you
I
understand.
was just like, but
I was
why?
why? Like I
You're like, you just need one more 6.
just like I'm not a gambling
All cards
addict.
on the table.
I'm not a gambling addict. I just need to roll 3 sixes,
just like-
and then we got this.
Yeah, because there was that time you had 4 dice and you're like, well, I need 6s, like 4
Yeah, at the
6s. I was
beginning,
like,
you're like,
I was
what
like,
are you
no,
doing?
what's wrong with you? You're like, no, I'm gonna do it.
And then we remembered we can look at each other's cards.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
nice to be like, look, trust me.
I got this, buddy.
I got you. I
got
really,
you, fam.
I really am a gamer. I promise you.
Yeah, that was funny. But and then it comes down to like I feel like you could end up in if you have enough CP, you could end up in like a CP bidding war of like change 2 dice. Well, I get to change 2 dice again. Well, I get to change 2 more of your dice. But that would only happen if you were able to gather CP the way you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or cards too. I feel like I never
Yeah,
had good.
I
I never
never
had
had
a lot
5 of my
cards or
cards.
CP.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Like I think you know with the rolls that we had,
It's
like
definitely raining.
the cards didn't play as much of a role as like they probably intended them to.
Yeah.
You mean, like,
you
the
couldn't get
upgrades?
to them. Yeah, I got one of my upgrades down and I never actually rolled that particular one.
Either the upgrades or the things that let you change the dice values, or that let you take cards from other people, or like made them discard them randomly. I think that it's probably may have very well just been our game, or that Yeah,
This felt pretty box
you do
art.
that. What?
They're so precariously perched in here.
What?
The cards, remember how everything
Oh
fell out?
shit, you're right.
It's gonna go sideways in the
It's
bag
already,
anyway, so it
it's
doesn't
already
matter.
fucked up.
Okay then, floop. I can't lift it because my back is back.
But I backed season 2 on Kickstarter, and I'm excited because it
Yeah.
comes with
Yeah,
player
so-
mats and 6 more heroes.
I thought that would be a fun game for us to play tonight. I wasn't sure what we were actually gonna do, but you mentioned it, and then you mentioned the Kickstarter, and I was like, well, that could be a fun game to play, so you guys can see what it looks like, and then if you do decide you want to back it on, can you still back it?
Yeah,
Still going?
22. It's already funded. It's still 22 days left.
Oh, that's
Nice.
cool.
And one of the options is to get the first season also.
Oh, yeah.
So like the highest one is like season
Oh,
1
okay,
plus
so
season
if you
two.
enjoyed
that's,
this,
That's what things have been doing,
um,
like if they've been kickstarting their expansion
makes
for
sense.
their
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
They also say, hey, get the base game if you haven't already.
yeah, which would be nice because
Mhm.
this is just. Can we just like this art is just
I
fantastic
love. It's
too.
beautiful. Did you
Yeah.
see the back of
Can
your
you
player
see-
mat? Like your player thing had like the full picture of your person.
Didn't. Guys, I'm just saying, board game cosplay. It's a thing.
Back.
Yeah, if you want a game that's like you get into, if you're playing with people, she's lovely. She's lovely. Nice.
Like you have like a glow in the dark dice
Yeah.
over here. Look at this.
He's like only shadow.
I still can't tell
It's
if it's
funny,
a guy or girl though.
When he was blind, I just picture him like
And
swinging
dropping
his
it.
sword around. Oh, and have a glow.
Yeah, if you're playing, and I think this is just in general for games of luck where you could get easily frustrated if you were like Jen or myself. If you're playing with people, that you enjoy playing games with,
Could have been when it fell over.
you're gonna have a good time with something like this where you can really feel like you're getting into character because the way that it balances with the dice rolling and then with the theme, you feel like you really want it to hit, not just because it's gonna do heckin' damage, but because like I want to be this barbarian who is smashing your skull. The theme works really well for making you really enjoy the game. I really like
As
it.
far as the components, they're really great.
And they're beautiful.
Oh, they are
They're
really nice.
Really pretty. It's really
Like
nice
it's very
artwork.
character specific. I love it.
I like
Love
that.
the dice too.
Yeah,
Oh, they're such
Yeah.
pretty dice.
the dice are.
Other than your two symbols looking exactly the same.
That
But-
is
Okay,
that was a comment. I
yes.
was like, which one is that? Oh, it's the
Yes.
sack of people. Wait, what?
The sack of people.
I couldn't decipher.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Before you close this,
Oh,
just I
sure.
don't know if they had a chance to really see.
Oh yeah.
You want to go to the
Sure.
top down again real quick? Give them a couple of the dice that we were using in case they couldn't see. The dice are like this really pretty marbled design. Oop, where are you? Here you are. So you can see they've got this really nice sheen to them. They feel nice. The issue we were coming across with was Ryan's. It was the bag of the people. Was it?
What?
The bag of the people was the issue here.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is Ryan's. Sorry, I'm having a lot of trouble with it. This is Ryan's 3. And then this is his 6. So they're kind
a
of
little
similar.
bit similar at first.
If you're
but
looking at them quickly, you might get really excited.
you're-
You're like, oh
Which
shit.
is what you're doing when you're rolling.
if
You're
you're
Right,
looking at
you're
this-
going quickly.
If you're looking at the symbol before the number, which I was the entire game,
Every time.
Then every
Yeah.
time. Then you might
Look how
mix
pretty
them
the
up.
barbarians dice are. Like
That's
ruby
a nice
red.
color.
Oof.
I would consider being the
They're
barbarian just for
sexy
that.
dice.
The monk dice are pretty cool too. I like this like this marble color. That's pretty too.
The avatar.
He's the avatar.
That's you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to say unbiasedly that I enjoyed it, but I think honestly more than anything I enjoyed the people I was playing with.
Yeah.
Like the people you play with in a game like that makes it an enjoyable randomness kind of game.
However,
There you go. Now you can see it nice and clear. And I'm trying to think unbiased. How do I feel about the game itself? And I did enjoy it. And like I said, I already made my points about the dice. You have to accept that it's a dice roll game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be random.
It also depends on like people, because the first time we played it was like what, 6 of us?
It was either
Five.
5 or I think it
5
might
or
have been
6,
5.
and it was all single, like 1 versus 1 versus 1. So it took a long time. There was a lot of downtime
Were you still at
between
50?
turns. No, it's like
I think like
25
30 or something like that. But the
30
problem ended up being that someone was killed before they had a second turn. Because like you don't choose who you're attacking, it just happens randomly. And then like one
Right.
person just, I think it was actually you, wasn't it?
But
You got killed before your second
I
turn.
think it even got to me yet before I died or something.
Yeah,
Really?
like it's because you have characters that can do like the pyromancer who can do like 12 damage in a
damn,
turn,
yeah.
and then like the barbarian goes next and he does 12 damage a turn, and you only start him with 20 or 30. So it's kind of like to me, it doesn't feel like a free-for-all game. It feels like get into teams, so at least like you can kind of cooperate. You just have like 2 teams and just attacks, and just depends on who you're hitting.
I wonder if there's some kind of like house rule you could
very
do
similar
where.
to Gekido.
I wonder if there's some kind of house rule that you could do that in the teams, like you can't share cards, right? I wonder if you could like spend CP or something to like share a card with your teammate or something. Cause like you're on the same team. It reminds me of the Grizzled, where you can't look at each other's cards, you know nothing about each other's cards, but you're all on the same team.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So
too, but-
if you have that, if you give you the option for the collaboration, then I feel like they should let you collaborate, let you work together. Be
yeah, I
cooperative
definitely
team.
prefer teams over.
If it's
definitely-
gain, then it's gain for your, like gain a status token. It's gain for your team.
Because even
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard of the game Gekido. It's another like kaiju
Kaiju?
game. It's like King of New York met this and had a baby.
Okay.
It's kind of you're like mechs or monsters on a board, and it has the same kind of like dice rolling mechanic where you're matching things to do a certain power, and the thing is you can't target the same person until you've targeted everybody else.
That would make it a little easier, I think.
But isn't
Yeah,
free
or at
for all
least
isn't
one
random
other
too?
person. I don't know about everybody else.
Right.
Well, free for all was
But
random too,
but
wasn't it?
Gekido only plays 4 people.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Free for all was random
Okay.
also. When we played with 5, it was like a 1 was the first person, 2, 3, and then like 6 you could choose who you hit or something like that. So it was,
Okay.
so you could also double team someone that way. Like, oh, I got a 6. Oh, he's already almost dead. Go.
Beat him up.
Yeah.
So, but that's strategic in that regard. If it's so random where it's like, well, I accidentally rolled this guy again.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, I guess you're dead now.
It's just super frustrating when you have no way of mitigating it because like you're the
Right.
pyromancer and all you do is hit back, so all you're doing is just taking a million damage.
Yeah.
I think it'd
Like,
be neat
that's
if,
it.
if everyone had some way of recovering at least like 2. If you rolled it right, recover like.
Oh,
Two
Sophia
damage
Lovehammer,
on
yes, kind of did, maybe sort of.
I mean,
You
it
missed
depends
the
on if we were
game.
gonna. You missed.
But you
dice
didn't
throw. I
miss
didn't
us
know if we
talking
were
about
gonna-
dice throwing.
We were gonna do a quickie something around. I don't know. It'd be up to
Little letter Lovecraft?
No.
Lovecraft letter?
Lovecraft letter. I don't know. I didn't have to.
You played Love Letter before?
Yeah.
Then they're fine.
Okay.
It's fun.
There's a little extra part where you can go insane.
See, that's all I,
I
want.
love insanity.
That's all I want in my life. I want to
Yeah.
go a little insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's all any girl
It's
wants.
Lovecraft.
Just a
I would
Lovecraft.
just have to make like a very slight change, but that would be very easy to do.
Yeah. I enjoyed this.
I did enjoy it.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I think in a world of like where that mechanic, the Yahtzee mechanic, is kind of being beat like a dead horse. It was good. I'm not sure that I would put it over King of Tokyo or King of New York, but it's up there. It's a good.
The theme alone, I think, makes it like.
If you have experienced
The artwork
players,
is
I think I'd rather play this than Tokyo. Because I feel like your strategy in
This
Tokyo
is
is just like,
not-
I think
well,
I
okay.
think this might be like the step up
Yeah.
from the gateway game that is King of Tokyo.
Right,
This
you
is
still need
not
King of
a
Tokyo in
game.
your life
Yes.
for like new people and
Yes.
just
Yeah,
a
you
relaxing
wouldn't trade
30
out.
minutes. Yeah, no, you would never
No.
replace it. But I think like if I'm with like my friends who played games for a few years, like I don't see why we'd go to King of Tokyo
Right.
unless we only have like 30 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, someone's coming to join us, then yeah, we'll just play this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I'm talking about like a game that this would replace, it would probably be King of New York.
Yeah. Because King of New York's
That's
a little more.
unfortunate.
I like King of New York more because it has a little more like to
It has a
do.
little bit
Right.
more depth.
But the whole point of King of Tokyo is to be super easy and like not thinking and like you could introduce it to like your mother and it's fun.
Yeah.
Like this in King of New York, I wouldn't teach to my mother.
I think the difference between King of
Specifically, my mother.
My mother has played King of Tokyo with me.
Here's the thing. I think the difference between King of Tokyo and King of New York is King of Tokyo is great up to 4 players, and King of New York is better with 5 or 6 that it can go to.
King of Tokyo is still fine with 5 or 6 though.
It is, but
Have you ever played King of Tokyo with somebody?
yes, because then it introduces Tokyo Bay, and then everyone's like, oh, I can go to Tokyo Bay, and then it gets reduced to 4 people, and it's like, oh, there's still 2 people, and it's like, no, you got to get out of Tokyo Bay now because there's only 4
I
people
don't recall
because
ever playing. That must have been a long time
the
ago.
rules literally change mid-game.
That must have been a
If you
while
back down to
ago.
4 player rules apply, and therefore the person in the 5 or 6 spot has to leave.
I enjoy the
Bye.
I enjoy the chaos of King of New York with more people. I really want to play King of New York with 6 people.
can get a little wild. Yeah, the first time I ever played King of New York, I won because no one ever decided to take away the star card from me. the
Oh,
superstar. So I just kept getting
Every star is
a bunch of stars and victory
Every
points.
star
I
is
was
a
like,
victory point
okay,
of pepper.
Yeah.
that's fine.
But I think, yeah, the other leg up that King of Tokyo has over this is, again, if it's the start of the game, you're not going to be killed in the first turn.
No, you just leave
Oh,
Tokyo.
Yeah, that
Like it's
option.
your fault if you die.
Yeah, and that happens to me. Like, I'll just say that happens to me pretty much every time. Like, I don't know when to say when. Literally, don't know when to say when. What's the game that taught me? I don't know how to say when. The one where if you're gonna take your turn, you just freaking cash and guns. I hate that game. I hate it so much. That's the game that taught me I don't know how to say when.
Is it the one where you like point at
yeah.
stuff? Okay.
Yeah. So literally, I never skip a turn. I'm like, I'm in it. Oh, you're all pointing at me? Bonsai, bitches! And then some of them would be real, and some of them would be fake, and it was like, whatever.
The best part is when you had like 4 or 5 guns pointed on you, and you're like, I got this.
Got this!
No, you're dead.
And then I would die.
It's like
Inevitably, I would
someone's
die.
probably gonna shoot you.
Probably, and I'm just like, whatever, I don't care. And I so rarely pick up the Dawn thing, and I can't wrap my head around that game. I hate it so much.
I got like a little bit of press of luck, and actually when I saw a review about of Dice Throne, I thought that initially, with as far as the cards that can kind of mess with other people, I was like, oh, this is Munchkin the dice game. It's
You
not.
did. No, it's not.
It's not at all.
No,
And
not
I'm-
at
and I'm
all.
very,
I
very-
completely forgot that you said that.
I was very relieved
That
about
would
that.
be awful.
It is
Oh,
not.
thank
I mean,
you.
Look, I have an
You are
entire
welcome back
shelf
to my
of
home.
Munchkin games.
I have Munchkin Cthulhu. I hate it.
Munchkin is a horrible, horrible
I've yet-
game.
I've-
Chad Father, shut up wherever you are.
I've yet to play Munchkin Marvel.
Do you want to?
I do.
Do you?
I do, though.
Just to say you've done it?
Yes!
What's wrong with you?
Once I've done that, I can get rid of all of them.
We're just gonna sell them? We should have a giveaway for them.
Who'd buy them?
Chad.
God.
You know, the Pittsburgh fan.
Oh, that explains it all, doesn't
Right?
it?
I can't do Munchkin. I get really angry.
Yeah, I agree. Jen, you're like my long lost sister. It's just so nice to have someone who understands the rage.
See, I told you were.
Just,
You're not Colombian.
I'm not. No, everyone thinks I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not Puerto Rican either.
I thought you were Puerto Rican.
I know you did. Everyone does.
Yeah.
Literally everyone. You can admit it. It's okay.
I'm gonna say that.
No, it's just nice to have someone who understands the rage.
Oh, the Munchkin rage.
It's every rage. Like, it's real.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to act on it necessarily, but like it's there and it's smoldering and it's real. And it just don't tell me not to have it because I'm gonna have it anyway. That just adds to the rage.
Scorch.
Till I scorch the earth.
But anyway,
All right. No,
carefully.
sorry.
Are we doing this carefully or less carefully?
That's fine.
Dice Throne. Dice Throne. Yeah.
Dice
So
Throne.
remember that there is a Kickstarter going for Dice Throne
For the expansion.
Season 2. I don't know what they're calling it. It's its own standalone, I think.
Is it?
You could buy it as a standalone, or you could buy it as a collection.
Okay, so.
So I mean, so we had to learn the game. We started. It says it's supposed to take 20 to 40 minutes.
That did not take
I
How
think
is
it
that a
took 2
thing?
hours with explanation.
No, we actually started the game. Like we started stream a little bit late. I want to. What time did we actually
We
start the
started
game? Like 7:30.
Approximately. We started the
The actual game? Yeah, and it took us 2 hours. But I feel like we didn't stop very much in terms of learning the rules.
We could have went faster, though. I
Yeah, we
think
could've.
definitely.
Yeah.
Really?
But here's the thing, like with
I was
streaming,
pretty proud of myself.
We were still
With-
joking around.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
talking
yeah.
and-
There's
with,
that.
with streaming and talking with chat and interacting with each other, that definitely adds time
Yeah.
to dealing with
But
it.
an extra hour and a half of time?
I mean, it could be like if you're you know, rolling the dice, or like you're explaining the turns every single turn to make sure that chat understands
we
what's
sometimes
going on,
did.
which we usually
The first
do.
few
Generally,
times, I'd
yeah,
say,
we
it was
did.
kinda
which
like,
is great.
And then I guess while we were talking though, like, or while one of us was talking, I know like you two were certainly taking your turns.
yeah, I was just gonna go roll and.
It's
It's like,
okay.
they'll believe me, whatever I say.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so
I
much for
would.
the cheer.
Don't you be that guy. Because I totally would have just been like, oh, he hit
No, I
me for
would-
15? Well, Jen, I guess we lost.
I know, right?
I did 40, guys. Don't ask me how, but I did.
It totally worked. Also, I gained like 10 CP. Yeah, I'm trying. I feel like there's a bit of a paradox there. There's a bit of a.
Yeah.
Could have been our
There's some missing
characters because
space.
we weren't dealing a lot of damage, like straight up. Like
Also, again, you know that kind of issue with like reading the cards, which again could be done when it's not your turn,
Sure,
and reading
sure.
your character, which you're going to have to do like occasionally just to like refresh your memory. Like what is it that this does?
Munchkin is
Whatever.
love, Munchkin is life.
That-
Get out of here, Pine.
That
agreed.
that could add to the time.
Black and Greek.
Ah, no.
Being silly.
Colombian.
But yeah, what the other thing that I did think of was like, yeah, with playing with new people and having that kind of downtime, it did feel like it dragged a little bit more.
This one?
That yes, yeah, but you know, again with that's a problem with a lot of games.
Mhm.
When you first teach it to someone, is like, I have to do like a bit of reading to see what I kind of want to do, and therefore I don't.
If we played the same
No,
characters again,
immediately.
I wouldn't be surprised if we hit that target. Just because we know what
Yeah.
we're looking for.
Yeah.
When you read a card, you're like,
But
oh, that's
like-
too wild.
But yeah, like
Yeah. You
For-
start to
for
recognize
at
it's like
least-
sight words for children.
for at least the first few times that you're going to play, you're going to run into that. What does this do again? Hold on a second. Let me just make sure. Okay.
But there was
I wanna do
never.
that.
Yeah, what is
it didn't-
entangled? You know,
It didn't
Right.
necessarily.
Which is- yeah.
It didn't necessarily feel like it took that long.
It didn't.
Because there was that interaction.
Mhm.
Like, okay,
It was
we're,
high energy.
you know,
Yeah.
we were, you know, interested in what you were rolling and what it was that you were doing because neither of us wanted to get hurt.
We got into character.
we're rooting
Right.
against
Score
certain
the
dice
yard!
rolls, you know,
Yeah, exactly. So there was that engagement in the action, even when it wasn't our turn, which is great for any board game.
And Strudel did mention, I think it was Strudel who mentioned, like, I don't even know how you're playing. I don't know how to play this, but I'm having fun.
Yeah, Pine Lord too. Pine Lord says that
Yeah,
too.
it's, and the thing is, we're happy to teach. Like, we do this to go over the games and to teach them to you, as well as to hang out with some of our friends and play these games.
And also to maybe influence you into.
Right. So if you do have questions about the games, you can ask.
Yes.
And specifically for this one, which is the first time I think we've ever had like an opportunity to do this, Jen brought this and then mentioned that about the Kickstarter. So do remember that if you did like this, you can check out the Kickstarter that's going on right now. That they managed to get funded in what, 5 days?
I
I
thought
don't
it
even know.
just started.
I think
didn't
it just started on the 14th. I think yesterday.
So-
Dang, son!
so
And they're
here's my
funded. There's
question for
22 days left. So if you want to get a hold of this and get into the action, go for it. I would recommend it.
So this says Champion Edition. Is there a
Two
different-
characters. I think 2 characters were Kickstarter only with the Champion Edition.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think the
So-
monk and one of the elves.
The Moon Elf and the Monk were like extra. So like
Oh,
it was
Leo.
originally the first, those
The
first,
first
four, and then you can the next level was Champion Edition, and you get those 2 characters.
Yeah, and now here's the thing. I guess they made the rule books accordingly. Because I mean, how would you not have them? Like, I want to know how they would do. How would they do this part if they didn't have those
They
characters in there?
Typically they
This part being, and I'll tell you guys, they have. Oh look, video tutorials, free comic. There's a comic. Nice.
I did
So-
not realize that either.
They so they leveled the characters based on difficulty. So one or complexity, they say. So one being the barbarian, whose playstyle is hit hard, heal it up, and win games. So the barbarian can heal.
We chose the 2 hardest characters.
You did. And then going all the way to
I did it on
complexity.
principle.
Complexity
Fair
is
enough.
6, which is the Shadow Thief, whose playstyle is poison foes, steal resources, draw extra cards, force opponents to discard,
All
which
I
you didn't
did.
do,
All I did.
and
was
hide
force
in the
it.
shadows, which you
And
did.
it killed them.
It did kill us.
The poison is what killed us. Yeah, my poison, not your
I
poison.
know, it
so
wasn't
it's
mine.
okay.
My
it was
3
my poison.
poisons.
But she still took like
My
10
one,
damage of
like-
poison, so.
My
really
one
did.
little bite. The longer the game goes, the stronger you get.
Which was
so
definitely true.
it was interesting because we were
Which
trying
was
to like
very
hit
true.
hard and end this, whereas you were trying to draw it out.
Yeah, I was trying to heal us up
Yeah.
and
Right.
prevent damage.
So
Right.
that really
right.
turned out to be
It was
good
a
because
good
you
combo.
kept on like attacking him and he kept on defending until.
That
preventing a
stupid
little bit
shield.
here and there
So
just to whittle it
funny
down.
story, just so you guys, so you know what we were talking about. When I was asking Jen's advice. I was caught between the card that I played, which was the Wilds, and then something that would let me get rid of a target's resources, a status thing.
Okay,
So-
we'll roll her poison.
No, it would have no. Well,
And I had a card.
I didn't think of that.
I should have kept.
Oh, you're thinking of getting rid of the
I was
half
gonna get rid of
damage?
your half damage thing because all we needed to, because again we were concerned with it's not getting back to Jen's turn. I just need to hit you, get rid of your thing, and then we could be done right here. But it turned out I didn't end up hitting you. I was going for Ryan.
Right, that didn't
And
matter
then-
anyway.
And then
And then
I
you used
rolled the
shadows.
dice and he
I used my
Right.
rainy day card.
right.
Such
But
crap.
that was the thing that we were debating between. It was
You
it was
got
either
this
get
card.
rid of your shield.
And in the end, it didn't
or-
matter.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. Dice rolling games.
Yeah, it is a dice roll. So there's a very high element of luck. It is slightly mitigated.
What were you asking?
Very
Very
slightly.
slightly.
Slightly, but
More than
enough,
King of Tokyo, but...
Yeah.
Much
enough
more
that
than-
it is acceptable, and I'm okay with what was done. What were you asking?
You mentioned something about the rulebook and putting the things in. Usually when Kickstarter games like have those stretch goals that add different elements, they make the basic rulebook to include all
all the
those
stretch
extra
goals.
elements
Right. That's
too.
right. It's not like some people are getting the moon elf and some are
Just
not.
it saves like some money because like because
And
there's also the chance that like eventually they would release those two characters as an expansion or
Yeah.
in an expansion kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you're familiar with the game, this could go pretty
Or they
quickly.
would just release that the champion edition on retail anyway.
I want to see what the other characters do.
Well, they have one character who looks like M. Bison in the new one. It's called Tactician in Season 2.
Uh-huh.
So there's a couple cool looking ones in the next
Oh yeah, the
one, too.
huntress and
Ooh.
it was like a cowgirl, but the
Yes.
gunslinger.
Gun. Okay.
So they're
That's
getting
like a
all the other
Pathfinder thing.
classics.
These
yeah.
are going D&D. Gunslinger would be like a Pathfinder.
Yes.
So information, scale of 1 to 5 components.
Ooh. I guess I'd have to... I'm really impressed with the components. Like, everything looks pretty. Like, the dice are fantastic. Even just the artwork on, like, your health. I really enjoy it. I'd say the components are pretty much perfect.
Okay.
Other than maybe the issue we had.
That's probably
Yeah,
some-
I'm afraid to give it a 5.
Yeah, maybe like 4 point something.
4.8.
Fine, I'll make it a 1 to 10.
Fair
It's the
enough.
first time that we're doing this, so.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Just components alone.
Yeah.
Components alone, I think they're gorgeous. I would say like a 9. I think they're fantastic. I mean, I said 8, only because like it's not meant to be like perfection. Although I love the spinners, but like it's simple. It's simple cardboard and doing things. I think it's basic enough. I would say an 8.
I mean, I'm the one that buys the games because they're pretty. That's
It's
basically what happened with this game. Like, oh, pretty. I did see the video, but the first thing I saw was just the colors. So for me, it's a 10 because like I think the game
I
is
trust
beautiful.
your judgment.
Yeah, I literally I saw the game on the picture in the Kickstarter. I'm like, this is pretty. What is this? I clicked on it, saw the video. I'm buying it. The
Yeah.
game is
Problem is,
pretty.
I'm comparing it to like
For me,
it needs metal somewhere.
Yeah, right. For me, it's also an 8, and I mean that's not saying. Yeah, I mean the dice are really great. The components are absolutely like are
they're
wonderful.
So gorgeous.
The difference is that, and even the tray that you get
Oh, yeah.
everything in. If you can look down there, or look in here, it's very,
Organized.
it's a very organized insert. I'm giving it an 8, and that's actually pretty high for me. It's very difficult to score well for me because it really is just
He's the
a
expert.
dice rolling
I'm just
game.
the wife.
No, that was I'd give it that.
That's right, Stu.
And gameplay,
It must be a 10. Empress Jen has spoken.
yeah,
Gameplay.
gameplay.
So
I'd
1 to 10?
Rate it, 1 to 10. Yeah, sure.
Going
I
back
really
around.
don't like dice rolling.
I know.
I really don't.
I mean,
don't
I
either.
do.
Like, I had a good time, but
For me-
mechanics...
Yeah, for me, it's a matter of who you're playing it with more than that. So I'm trying to judge it based on both of those at the same time. So I'd say gameplay, I'd give it about a 7.
You give more than me.
That's still high, I think, for a dice rolling game.
It is.
But,
And
like,
that-
you do feel powerful, so that
Yeah.
that
You
adds
do.
to the mechanics.
Especially if you're playing with a team, then like you feel like you're contributing. Like the whole game, like most of the game, I was like, "Come on, hit me! I'm in the shadows.
I'm in the shadows.
Hit me!
And then
I
I
fucking
did.
dare you!"
No, because what happened was I rolled a a 5 and you got to choose. Not
Yes.
freaking
It's
it
like,
away.
that way.
Yeah.
You should not be able to do that. If they are literally unable to be hit, it shouldn't be allowed to be chosen.
That's the issue that I have with it.
I would say, like,
I would
if
say,
it
like, you
rolled on
should be
him,
able to
fine.
pick
If
your
you
target.
pick, then it's got to be someone available.
Which is totally fine. You could totally house rule that.
Yeah. 5 or
I
6
wonder
is
if
your
But
there's
for
choice.
that-
cards that say you can pick your opponent.
You could probably do
Yeah.
just 1, 2, and 3 is this way, 4, 5, and 6 is this way.
Something
Not
like
have
that.
Yeah,
any choice.
I would say because of something like that, because of little things like that, I would probably give it, and being a dice rolling game, I'd say a 5.5. Because, like I said, because of things like that where you would have to house rule it. It's a dice rolling game, it's totally random. And also I didn't, because of the way it was going, I was expecting to go through my hand. Kind of like,
Yeah, who's gonna hit
like
that maximum
Smash
card
Up.
size? Like,
Right, like
Yeah.
Smash Up, you where it's also Smash Up has these really fun cards in its deck, and I was kind of, I don't know why I associated it, but I wanted to see the different cards and all they could do, probably because I had a character. I had a character which felt like I had a tribe, and I wanted to know what they did, and I didn't get to see even a quarter of my deck, so that was also a little frustrating. Yes, I would say a 5.5 in terms of mechanics.
I'd say 6.8 for me.
Point
I don't know.
eight.
Because it's pretty! Because it's pretty!
Well, no, I don't mind dice rolling as much. For me, I get so much energy. Like, oh my gosh, roll the dice. What is it gonna be? Oh my god! Like that's why I love Manchikoro. Like I know a lot of people don't like the luck-based stuff. I just think it's a fun. I don't want to think too hard game. But again, it also has the cards.
And
in it.
that's
There's,
fine, yeah.
There's a little strategy in it with the cards and stuff.
If you get to
But
see
it
them.
was annoying.
I'm amending my score to a 6 because I was really kind of debating.
I heard you saying it. I was gonna say a 6, and I heard you saying I'm like, ooh, is he gonna agree with me? And then you said a 7, and I was like, wait, but I don't even agree with me.
7's really high.
7's pretty high for a
7
dice
is
rolling
6.
game.
And then I
6.5.
realized I can think of at least 2 other games that I have that mitigate dice luck much better than
Not
this.
Sagrada. Well, Sagrada
Yeah.
and
Sagrada-
role player.
Sagrada and role player specifically.
It also depends on the amount of people and how you do it. Like I said, the whole 5-1 versus 1 thing, I did not like it, but I played it.
Thank
teams
you for
twice
warning me
and I
against
did like it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we were like, no, we're not.
We
no.
know.
Let's
We
not.
know.
Let's
Even-
not. Okay.
1 versus 1 might be really good though. That might
That
change a
almost-
lot of our problems.
The issue with 1v1, so when Jen first described this game, the way she described it, I immediately thought of Star Realms, and I was like, go away from me.
Doesn't
Um,
all feel like Star Wars.
1v1, yeah, I might, maybe I might try it, but that just sounds like a lot of, especially if you don't have a character who heals, then you're just going back and forth like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna hit you, gonna hit me, gonna hit you, gonna hit me, and that's
Yeah, I guess if we were playing against each other with
without
our
the
characters,
cards.
it'd be like 2 damage, and I heal 1. You'd be like, well, I just avoided it. And
No.
then it's like, all right, well, then that was game
Yeah.
1. Like, okay, great, move on, your turn. It's got a poison you.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Especially with, at least in Star Realms, you're going through your deck eventually, and this, I didn't get to see
Yeah,
part of
no.
my deck. So, how would it even go?
There needs to be more 0 CP cards that are draw more cards or
Yeah.
gain a few more.
Or at least
CP
one CP, because
something.
you'll always have at least one CP at the start of
Yeah.
your turn. So a 1 CP card that lets me draw more cards. So that for next turn, I can maybe start to prepare.
And I didn't even have enough cards to sell.
I'd like a passive ability on everyone also. Like the passive ability I had where it was like you could spend a CP to draw cards, or
That
you could,
would be cool.
You know, stuff
Oh,
like that would
yeah.
help mitigate the dice rolling.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, everyone can do something like this.
Or-
Or spend
or-
2 CP to change a die result.
Right.
Or
Or
something.
Or even cycle through your cards or draw more cards.
Yeah,
so
discard
that-
X cards,
so
draw
that
X cards.
cards have much more of an
Something.
impact on the game.
Yeah.
It even felt like with my power, which was supposed to be you get to draw a lot of cards. I didn't do that.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, and then like I said, I think it'd be
See my
cool
deck
if
now.
everyone had some kind of ability that let you heal at least something. Whether it was a passive ability that you had to spend CP to do it, because CP is powerful in this game.
You're
But
always running
some
out.
way that you could either roll or spend, and you'd be able to heal something. Because to have no possible way of healing, unless maybe you came across the one card in your deck you're not getting through, that feels a little frustrating. When all you need is just I just need to. If I could just mitigate something of this, I'd feel more confident.
Yeah.
Don't go to the card now.
Just wanted to look at it.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta
Dice
wait till you
mitigation.
get there.
Yeah, dice
She's gonna wait till she
mitigation
gets home.
is necessary.
Of course.
But I do like that kind of free for all bit. As far as what does it better, there's a couple of games that are kind of on par, like even Quarriors and Dice Masters and
kick your butt every time.
We
I don't know
played
why.
it literally.
But imagine how much fun
Play
this
it like
game would be if we
thrice.
dressed up as the people we were playing as.
And
Especially that's a
it's
special day, special stream day.
I'd
I'm
say
not doing
tabletop day,
that.
but you won't be
I
here.
know, I'm sorry.
Dang it.
But
Jen
that's
won't be here for tabletop day,
kind
and I'm sad.
I'm sorry.
whatever.
It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, it's a good game. I approve of it.
Yay! Seal
The
I approve
feel
of it.
is good.
Yeah, it feels good. Whether or not it's for you, whether like if you're an
Yeah,
avid
there's
like
still
game
that.
collector, I'd be like, I don't need it, but because that's how I feel. I feel like I don't need it. Jen has it. I don't need it.
But
Oh,
so
no,
I was like, hey, you want to
certainly.
play this? She'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
If
Yeah.
somebody,
Jen-
if
If
somebody
I'm in the
says,
mood
hey,
for
do you
it.
want to play Dice Throne? I'd be like, yeah, that's alright. I haven't played that in a while.
One day, one day. I like watched Rodney
He's
Smith real
serenading
quick, too.
Elysium.
I am. I miss that game. Jen has it. I don't. And it's a very underrated game. I think there needs to be
I've not heard anyone else talk about it ever in all my life.
Because I think it's a very underrated. It's a very underrated.
Maybe next time.
Sure.
Just remember, we also need to get through my 10 by 10.
And that's
That's
that's what we should play Love Letter.
Well, there's not on my 10 by 10. It's on your 10 by 10.
Is it?
They basically put like
All the
5
Cthulhu
Cthulhu
games.
games
Nope.
on their 10
All
by
of
10.
them. No, it's a
I'm sorry,
Cthulhu.
All
10
of
Cthulhu
them.
games.
It's a Cthulhu-based 10 by 10.
Wait, did you make your 10 by 10 by yourselves? Like, it's an.
Oh,
Did
I
you make your
think
10 by
I
10 for the,
Oh,
for the next
that's
3
cute.
years and not 1
No,
year?
no, no. We just decided to like, let's do a 10 by 10 together, and it's gonna be all Cthulhu. So it's like Arkham Horror, the Arkham Horror
I don't know
card
what we were
game,
thinking.
Eldritch
I know what
Horror,
you were thinking.
Mansions
You were
of Madness,
thinking
Elder
nothing.
Sun, Lovecraft Letter, Fate
You
of the
were-
Elder Gods,
you
Good
were-
luck, my friend.
Kings, something.
At the
Tides of
Mountains-
Madness.
At the Mountains of Madness?
I don't have that one now,
Oh.
but I should.
I have to get Pandemic.
Pandemic, Reign of Cthulhu,
I
I
have
think
to
was
actually
another
get
one.
it.
And then Kingsport Festival. That's what I'm thinking of. Which I think
Yeah.
is just Kingsburg with Cthulhu.
Oh god.
Because
Oh,
every
God.
game needs Cthulhu,
Why?
right?
No.
Every single one.
No,
Every
that's-
single
You see how
game.
he's weaseled his way into our minds? It's too late. We're already too late. He is risen.
Kingsburg is another game that does.
Oh, yeah, the dice.
Dice mitigation a little bit.
That's interesting. It has an interesting way to do it.
I've only played
can
the
also be
Cthulhu
really-
version, but I enjoyed the way it was like, oh, I could put the dice this way
Yeah.
and adjust it with like my spells.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So then,
Interesting.
that's our opinion on Dice Throne. Thank you for watching us
Sorry, we're not going to do it.
play Dice Throne. No, we're not going to. Play
We ended up talking for half an hour.
Or at
Yeah.
least- or at
Yes,
least
we did.
Not on stream. I would mind like maybe like a round or two. But
I'm not
thank
yawning.
you guys so much for watching. We'll be back on Sunday.
Woo!
So,
Board game brunch.
yep, for board game brunch, and then we actually will be back on Tuesday. I promise that I will be back on Tuesday. I'm not going to be that joik.
We should have an extra long stream.
No.
Wow.
10 o'clock. It's not bedtime.
No,
10 o'clock is
She's
bedtime?
already turning into a pumpkin.
You
I-
dang granny. You dang granny.
Her midnight's 10.
Yeah, no, for real.
my midnight is like 8.
Well, that day that
Oh.
that
That doesn't
Yuli
help.
was like, we're gonna have a boss battle. Now I'm like, Yuli, thank you. I didn't want to be the one
I
to say
assumed he
it.
was gonna stop as soon as he introduced the creature, and then we were gonna like stop there. That's what I assumed.
Yeah, well, I was gonna go.
He was
for-
excited.
I was gonna go until somebody said stop.
Oh, well, I certainly wasn't gonna. 'cause
That's what the Dungeon
my
Master
midnight
does.
is
It's
1
just like,
a.m.
if everyone's happy, I'll keep going.
Hey.
So
Meanwhile,
Say something.
no, I don't want to end the battle, the adventure either.
Well,
Text
then,
me and
you're
I'll join
gonna
the
feel
chat. Be
it.
like, isn't it a little late for someone?
Yes, bring him in the chat.
Yes.
For grandma.
You're still not following them.
Oh, yeah,
Granny,
that's right.
Do it
I
right
have to
now.
look at my favorites so I can click and be like, oh, look what she's doing.
Do you
And
have
then,
Amazon
like,
Prime?
Yes.
Well then.
how about that?
We'll talk about that off stream.
Yeah.
We're
So
not.
anyway, Dice Throne, good game.
Trying to grab subs.
But not for me. It's definitely a play. I'll give it a play. I'm going to use the Board Gamers Anonymous system, which is avoid, play, buy, or must have. So I'm going to say it's a play for me.
I'll say it's a buy because I did.
Too late.
And it's beautiful.
And it's beautiful.
It's very, very pretty.
It is
I would,
very
I would agree with Clay. If we did not have access to it via Jen, I might consider buying it. Maybe. But I would have to be like a really pretty Kickstarter one with all the pretty things in it.
Okay.
I want all the deluxe of things because they're pretty.
Player mats.
So, right now.
I'm poor. But if you want to donate to the stream and support us, then maybe.
I think even if we had the money for it, it would still just be a play. because
Well, considering you make the choices with our game purchases,
You're
it's probably just gonna be a
absolutely
play. I will occasionally buy a game, but usually it's because Ryan wanted it. And I happened to think of it as I was at the store and looking at it.
and I go, oh, okay, we want that. Yes, I do.
Now, Brenna, pick what you want. Okay. And that's how we got King Domino.
You got stuffed fables! Oh my
Yeah, we got stuffed fables!
What a flavor!
All right, we
Goodbye.
will see you on Sunday. You have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Now go
Go
and
play.
play.